And hello, welcome to some more Spyro the Dragon. Through the Spyro Reignited trilogy, that is. Yeah, hope everyone's doing okay. I believe we are all good to go. Spyro, yeah, I started a playthrough of this game a few weeks ago. But I put it on hold for a bit because I wanted to focus on finishing Deltarune, which I did just the other day. I wanted to play some more Spyro. I was also playing The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, but I put that on hold for the time being. I wanted to play Spyro today because I think I can finish it today. I did one again. I streamed this game a few weeks ago, and as you can see, I got 47%. I'm going for 100%, although in this game I think it's like 120. So I want to get to that. I want to complete the game essentially, and I got about halfway last stream, so I think I can do it today. This isn't a very long game. Also, the last stream was on the shorter side, so I think I can beat the game today, or complete the game today. That's the goal. So yeah, that's the gist. Not too much to say. Just chilling and relaxing with some Spyro. My stream schedule was all over the place for a while, mainly due to the heat wave, which has now died down, at least for the time being, unless another one starts up. Which could happen. I genuinely hope it does not. I'm done. I don't want any more heat waves. I'm good now. I mean, I was never good to begin with. I want none. No heat waves. Ever. Oh crap. Oh yeah, I don't remember what volume I had set for this game, so I'm gonna have to adjust it on the fly. Let me lower it a few decibels, see how that goes. But yeah, the heat wave is subsided for the time being, unless another one starts up. Apparently, for the rest of next week, it should be pretty tame. So, like it's not cold, like it's still kind of warm, but it's like, the normal kind of warm, the normal summer kind of warm, which is great. Still adjusting the volume a bit. Trying to do like loud things so I can see. Let me just refresh my capture. Hopefully we should be okay. Yeah, glad the heat wave is over, but I still might not be able to stream so much. I've mentioned it a lot, but I'll be kicked out of my room due to construction shortly. I keep thinking it's going to happen sooner than it actually has been. Like, I thought this week would probably be my last week before I have to leave my room for the construction stuff going on here. But that might not be the case, so I don't know. I keep thinking that it is, and then it's not, so I don't know. All I know is that I'm going to have to leave my room at some point, which will probably disrupt my usual streaming schedule. At some point in the near future, I just don't know exactly when, and it's kind of frustrating. But for now, at least, it's all good. I'm all good. Anyway, so I'm here in what is this? The Magic Crafters world. So yeah, I guess I'm just roaming around, collecting gems, collecting dragons, doing all that good stuff. Not really super high key stuff going on here. Just moving around. Wizard Peak, did I go here? I did not. Let's go here. I think I found a good audio balance for the game, so let me know if that's okay. Well, I'm pretty sure it's just me for now, but that's fine. Yeah, I remember I felt inspired to play this game largely because the well, not only do I like it, but largely because of the the new Spyro game that got announced a while back. Sorry, just checking something. Yeah, the new Spyro game. Oh my god, that guy's in. Okay. Game still might be a smidge too loud. Let me just adjust it a little bit more. We should be good. Yeah, so the new Spyro game that got announced, it kind of inspired me to play this. Because I haven't really played the Reignited trilogy in a while. Oh yeah, I forget this game has a dodge roll. Or like just a side roll move. Not really that useful. Harmless though. I feel like I would like to play the other Spyro games in this trilogy. This is just the first one, so it's the simplest. But I do want to play the other ones, but I kind of feel like I might want to hold off on the slight possibility that they might do like a enhanced, like a current gen port or upgrade for this game, because this is a PS4 game. And then it's on Xbox One and Switch One. This game never got like a current gen port or anything like that, and it could really use it because as you can, like, I have the stream set to 30 FPS, but that's because this game runs at 30 FPS, at least on console. And it's not the smoothest looking 30 either. Like, apparently, I'm not an expert, but apparently this game, I probably went over it in the last stream I did of this, most likely. But it's not so much that this game has it's like dropping frames a lot, it's just that it has poor frame pacing, which is something different, but regardless, it results in the game looking kind of choppy at times. So that's something that would, I mean, I would love the game to run at 60 FPS. That'd be great. It does on PC, but obviously I'm not playing on PC. But I'd love a current gen upgrade of this trilogy. That would be lovely. So and like, I don't think it's entirely out of the realm of possibility, because like I kind of gave up on it a long time ago, because I thought shortly after the PS5 came out, I thought, oh okay, they'll probably do like at least a patch so that it runs better on PS5 and stuff like that. But they never did that. They did like a PS5 version of Crash 4, so I thought, oh, maybe they'll do that for Spyro, but they did not. They didn't do that for the Insane trilogy either. For Crash Bandicoot, which sucks.
Welcome to Wizard Peak. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, so, but now that they've announced a new Spyro game, and it's being made by the same company that made this trilogy, I feel like it's not entirely out of the realm possibility that they might go back to this game and make a current gen port of it, especially for Switch 2, because, whoa.
Jarvis, initiate cob and ball torture.
Why would you do such a thing? How random. Hello, thanks for the bit though. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so they might do a current gen port of this trilogy, and I really hope they do, especially because the new Spyro game is obviously on current gen hardware, so even though it's backwards compatible, it's at least an upgrade, you know, would be good. Especially because like Switch 2 ports are such a big thing. Because you know, most Switch 1 ports are kind of underwhelming a lot of the time, so, and then the Switch 2 ports tend to be a lot better because it's, you know, more powerful hardware. So I feel like it's certainly possible that they could do that, and then do it for the other platforms while they're at it. I really hope anyway. Because, like, you know, they recently did a Switch 2 port, obviously different company, of course, but, you know, Switch 2 ports of games that came out a while ago are definitely a thing. They did a Switch 2 port of Sonic Frontiers recently, which apparently was really underwhelming. I think we spoke about it in the last Spyro stream I did. Oh, the dragon was called Jarvis, do not pay attention? No, evidently not. I did not pay attention to the name. Maybe I should. But I hope you're doing alright. Also, hi there, Dragonfly. Yes, Spyro. Oh, I didn't realize how much this game meshes well with your username. Also, how's the game look for you guys? I was just saying that this game, like in general, on consoles looks a bit choppy due to poor frame pacing. But I hope that it looks like acceptable for you. My stream isn't dropping frames, but when I look at the capture preview on OBS, it looks kind of choppy. I don't know if that's just like the game's regular choppiness, or if like because like my stream isn't saying I'm dropping frames or anything, so I don't know. It could be like the capture, but that shouldn't be happening. Um, Also, I don't know. It's probably fine. Game looks as scuffed as usual. Okay, fair enough. I mean, the game looks great. Honestly, this game, I have no problems with this game in terms of its looks. It looks lovely. It looks wonderful. It's just the performance that I'm a bit met on. It looks great for me. Great. Okay, okay. Scuffed to acceptable levels. Also, hi there, Woodlanby. How you doing? Let's go save this dragon. I'll pay attention to the name. Hexus! Is he part of Organization 13?
Well done, Spyro. Thank you for releasing me.
Also, hi, I'm sorry I missed your birthday. Happy belated birthday. Oh yeah, it was that thing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I had a really good birthday. It was a ton of fun. I went to my sister's place, who is my twin, so obviously it was their birthday too. Also, I found all the eggs, neat. And we essentially had a game night with their friends, and it was a lot of new people. I hadn't met most of them. I'd met a couple of them, I guess, but most of them I hadn't really met. So it was pretty nerve-wracking. I'm not very good with new people generally, so it was a lot for me. But I got through it. I think I've been improving a lot actually, because going to like that kind of gathering of people that I didn't really know very well would have been completely out of the question. I must be getting better. I wonder when that happened. Because it wasn't something I was too scared going into either. I was a little bit nervous, but I think like the normal kind. So quite proud of myself for going through with it. I'm glad I went through with it. I know that if I didn't... Because I'll be honest, like the day before I was like, maybe I shouldn't go. And I was having second thoughts. But I'm glad I did. I know for sure that if I didn't go, I would end up regretting it, so... Also redeemed a Hydrate and a Posture check from Little Lamby, thank you. How old are you now? I'm 25 now. Which is bizarre, because it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But time is scary. That's so fun. Happy birthday to them as well. Yeah, yeah. We had a good time. We played Mario Party mostly, which is cool because that was a game I've always wanted to play, but I never really had an opportunity to because I didn't like have people to play with. And that was a lot of fun. I didn't win. We played 2 games and I didn't win either of them. It was 4 players. Actually, it was like 8 players, but we were in teams of 2 because it's a 4-player game. And yeah, I didn't win either of them, but I had fun, so that makes me a winner, or whatever. Your Lego looked on point. Thank you. Yeah, that was for my parents. They didn't know what to get me. They tend to not, because I don't ask for stuff. Oh, we got Lucas.
Listen carefully.
Yeah, I didn't know what, they didn't know what to get me. Oh, he's got the Treasure Planet map on his head.
Artisan's homeworld? Waterfall. Sounds good.
Oh, I've already done that. Oh, we're missing some gems here. Yeah, Oh, you completely misremember. Oh, right, you said, are you old now? Oh, I don't know. It depends on how you, that depends on how you see it. Um, Pixel socializing percent stutterless. I'm sure I stuttered a little bit, I'm not sure. But yeah, the Lego came from my parents. They didn't know what to get me. My mum asked me what I wanted, and I was like, oh, I don't know. And then she was like, surely there must be something you want. And I was like, well, yeah, sure, there's stuff I want, but nothing that's like, you know, realistic or like affordable, you know. So she just kind of so she ended up getting me a lot of nerdy stuff. I honestly appreciate what I got out of it. It was all Mario themed stuff, which is funny. Like, which is good with me. I'm a Mario fan, so why not? It was like they got me the Lego, which was nice. And my mum said something along the lines of like you know, back in my day, you'd be, you know, laughed at for having like Lego and like kid stuff and like plushies and whatever, because I have some plushies on my shelf. I have a Rousey one from Deltarune, and I also now have a Sonic one. And then I was like, yeah, but you know, it's nerd stuff. It's fun. You know, if fun stuff is cringe, then all right, I'm cringe. Why not? I think people are just a lot more willing to embrace the things that they like instead of, you know, hiding it because it's not cool. You know. But yeah, so my parents also got me a Switch 2 carrying case, which was incredibly convenient at the time because I was obviously going to my twins for my birthday that day, and I wanted to bring my Switch 2 with me, and I didn't have a carrying case. I don't usually take my Switch places, but so what I usually do whenever I do have to is I just wrap it in an old t-shirt, just to, you know, keep the screen from scratching when it's in my bag or whatever. So I usually just do something like that. But then they got me a case for it, and I was like, oh, okay, how very convenient. That's exactly what I needed. Cool, that's all the gems. And yeah, thankfully, my mum didn't actually know that the Switch 2 was a thing. She didn't know that there was like a new Switch essentially. So when I said, "Oh, you got me it's a good thing you got me a Switch 2 case," and she was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Well, if you got me a Switch 1 case, it wouldn't fit because it'd be too small." And she was like, "Oh, I didn't even know there was a difference." And I was like, "Okay, very lucky then." Yeah, so that was very convenient there. You'll never be old to me. Thanks, I appreciate it. I try not to think about it. Would Lambie redeemed random fact about the current game. It's been a while since I've had one of those. I got you a random fact. So, the Spyro Reignited trilogy, it's a remake of the original 3 Spyro games, as I've said. So the thing about this game is that I followed this game's development. When it got announced, I was crazy excited. So I followed this game's development quite closely. I kept up with the news. I looked at any bits of gameplay or any, you know, interviews that happened. I kept pretty close track of it. And one thing, you can even see it in the game's initial announcement trailer, is that in this game, when Spyro glides, it looks like this. Like he does like a little wiggle when he glides, you know. That wasn't the case. In the initial like announcement trailer, you can see that when Spyro glides, he doesn't like do his little butt wiggle. He just kind of glides very smoothly. And then people are like, no, bring back the gliding butt wiggle that he does. Because that's what he did in the original PS1 games, and they were like, no, you got to bring that back. And so they did. Like they did it. It's possible that maybe it was just a placeholder animation and they were always intending on doing that, but it definitely felt to me that they were just listening to the feedback. Especially because they added an option to toggle the motion blur as well, so they did that because people asked for it or demanded it, whatever. So yeah, the famous Spyro gliding butt wiggle is in the game because people asked for it. Blowhard, okay. That's gonna be a real doozy. And you'll always be older. You're older than me and Pixel combined. I was literally typing how cute his wiggly little bum bum is. Yeah, Spyro is really cute. I love the way that he's animated in this game. He's animated to be incredibly cat-like with his movement, which I really like. I like the way he, he kind of prances around. His idle animation is very cat-like. A lot of his like movements in the cutscenes. He even kind of does like the cat aeroplane ears thing that cats do, but with his horns in some of the cutscenes I've noticed, where his horns kind of go back a bit. You know, when he gets more energetic. It's very cute. He's very cute. I hope that they continue to make Spyro cute in the next game. They've aged Spyro up a little bit in the new game. He's noticeably looks a bit bigger, a bit taller, a bit older. Not by a lot. I think the reason that they aged. Oh god.
Ooh, right in the blowhard. Oh, blowhard me all over the place. Also, you never acknowledged the fact I said the game was 4 players before. Oh, sorry, am I interrupting you?
A little bit. I did see that in the chat, but I forgot to say it. I did see that. It was 4 players. Thanks for the bit. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I think the reason that they aged Spyro up a bit in the new game is because the new game is revolving very heavily around flight. And Spyro can't fly infinitely in these games because he's too small. He's too little. He's got little wings. So they aged him up a bit so that his it justifies the fact that he can fly now because he's got bigger wings to carry his pudgy little body. And I like that. They did that in the Legend of Spyro games as well, where Spyro, walks around everywhere in the first 2 games of that trilogy, and then in the 3rd game, he's aged by 3 years, and so he's noticeably older and taller, and his wings are a lot bigger, so he can fly. And in that game, you can fly infinitely.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in Crystal. And, neither do I.
God, the dragons
Who
are so
you
cool.
again?
I'm out of here.
Oh yeah, the bosses suck in literally every Spyro game for different reasons. I guess so. I don't know. I mean, the bosses in this game, I guess they suck, but it's not because they're bad. It's because there's nothing to them, which I guess makes them bad depending on how you view it. But they're basically just like glorified regular enemies. There's not really anything to them. And then in Spyro 2 and 3, I don't really remember. I haven't played those ones as much as this first one. I don't really remember much about them. I don't remember them being bad though, just kind of like they're bosses, whatever. Yeah, the bosses are pretty pants. Okay, I don't really recall. Again, I want to hold off on playing the rest of the trilogy on stream because I want to see if they maybe do like a dedicated PS5 version of this game, or like a current gen version of this game, so it runs better and stuff. Cool, that was easy. Yeah, this was a boss level and it took me no time at all. Okay, I think that's everything here. That's everything in the Magic Crafters world, so let's move on to the next world.
Thank you, Spyro, for recovering so many of our dragon eggs. Hop aboard for the Beastmaker's world if you're ready. Would you like to go?
Beastmakers, here we go. Wait, I accidentally
Need a
clicked
lift?
stay here. Oh my, I just remembered how cute Sparks is in the third game. Oh, is that the one where he actually talks? And it's like the voice actor just did like buzz noises, but like still as if he's saying the words, which is really silly. I first learned about that in Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, which is on the PS2. He does it in that game as well, but it originated from Spyro 3. In Spyro, in the fifth mainline Spyro game, Hero's Tale, which is my personal favorite, Sparks actually just straight up talks English, but he still kind of has like a sort of a buzzy sounding voice, but he just straight up talks full English. He doesn't talk a lot though. Yes, it sounded like he was voice acted through a kazoo. Yeah, maybe. That's pretty talent voice work. Very, very impressive. In the Legend of Spyro trilogy, Sparks is fully voice acted, and there is no like buzz to his voice or anything. He's just straight up just a dude. He's voiced by Emperor Cusco in the first one. Actually, his voice changes each game. We rescued Bruno. Oh, check that out.
Nasty Nork is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
Oh. The expressions are so good. Also, they've confirmed already that Spyro's voice actor from this trilogy is reprising his role in the new game, which is cool. He does a good Spyro. It's the same guy who voices SpongeBob, by the way. Just fun fact for you. But he's a really good voice actor. He's in a bunch of stuff. Entering Terrace Village. Oh, is this the one with the supercharged ramps? Oh wait, no, I think that level's treetops. Yeah, no, I'm thinking about a different level. Don't hit me. Oh. I was about to say something, I forgot what it was. Also, when did these... when I did these games last month, I just noped out of Spyro 1 and 2's Platinums, because they require you to 100%, but then randomly Spyro 3's Platinums just beat the game. So I ended up getting it without really meaning to. I mean, 100%ing these games isn't really that much of a time sink. But yeah, Spyro 3's Platinum doesn't require you to 100% the game, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I've got the platinum for these. It wasn't really a big deal. I've talked about it in a previous stream, so I won't go at length about it again, but I almost didn't get the platinum for Spyro 2 because my game glitched. Yeah, admittedly, this trilogy is a little bit buggy. Especially Spyro 3. But yeah, I was almost unable to get the platinum for Spyro 2 because my game glitched. Basically, one of the gems in one of the levels glitched out and I wasn't able to collect it, but I was able to find a workaround. I was essentially able to manipulate the glitch in my favor to get the gem I was missing. But for a bit there, I was really bugged by the fact that I wouldn't be able to 100% the game and get my platinum. Man, I was about to say something earlier and I forgot what it was, and it was really bothering me. It was something about the voice actor for Spyro, I think. Yeah, no, it's gone. I can't think of it. Guess it wasn't that important. A lot of what I say isn't that important, though, so... 100% these games just didn't look fun to me. That's fair enough. These games are pretty simple. Obviously, they're PS1 games, so they're kind of dated in their design. You know, I get that. It's fair. You don't have to, obviously. I only 100% these games because, like, it's a collectathon platformer, so in my eyes, they're kind of built to be 100% completed, so I always do. And I like them. Rescued Claude. Claude.
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these pods have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
Oh yeah. I wanted to get some people's opinions on stuff. On just one thing. I wanted your guys' opinion on something. I was going to put this on my Discord later on, but I'll pose the question here as well, just in case. So I'm working on a video on Sonic Generations. I've mentioned it a bunch, and I'm still working on it. It's my biggest video to date, so it's taking a while. But I'm making good progress with it. It's coming along very nicely. However, there is one minor issue I'm having where early on in the video, I mentioned how the footage that you're seeing and the version of the game that I am talking about is the PlayStation 5 version specifically. It's not really important, and I even say that it's not important. But I just wanted to specify which version of the game I was playing, just for full transparency, because some people are curious about that kind of thing. Also, to make it clear that when I say square button, it's because I'm playing you know, PlayStation version. Like if at any point in the video I say I point out a specific button, it's just so that people know, you know. Again, not important, but I brought it up anyway. And I make like a mild joke out of it as well. But ever since this whole and the thing is, I wrote the script for my Sonic Generations video like a year and a half ago. Like I've had this video planned out for quite a long time before I actually started like properly making it and editing it. But ever since the whole fiasco with PlayStation and their whole like getting rid of physical discs thing and you know, digital only thing, like PlayStation has been kind of like a bit of a risky topic lately. You know, PlayStation's been a little bit divisive recently, and for good reason. I'm not really happy about it either, but obviously I still like PlayStation games. I still intend to use my PS5 because it's the best I got. So, you know, and I still intend to play games on it. I'm not happy about the digital only thing, and I hope that I don't know if they'll backpedal on it, but I hope that we at least have some kind of compromise. Even if it's like how the Switch 2 has game key cards, that's at least something. Anyway, that's not really what this is about, but regardless is that I feel like people have a lot of negative thoughts and animosity about PlayStation lately, and I'm worried that if I specify in my Sonic Generations video that I'm specifically talking about the PlayStation 5 version of the game, then I'm worried that people will be like mad at me for like essentially like, I don't know, talking up PlayStation or like advertising, I don't know, or like just glorifying the PlayStation 5 version of the game, because PlayStation is like a little bit divisive now. So I wonder if I'm concerned that people will have a problem with me talking about the PlayStation version specifically, even though, like, again, all the footage that I recorded, the script, I've had it written for ages. long before this announcement ever happened, and it's just the version of the game that I happen to be playing. I'm not even like I'm not even saying, wow, this version is the best version, you should play it. I'm literally just saying I'm playing the PS5 version, but it's not that important. I literally say it's not that important. It doesn't matter that much, you know. I'm just saying it for the sake of like transparency. So I don't know. Am I thinking about it too much, or should I be worried, or what? Because like I think I might be overthinking it. I imagine most people probably won't care, but I don't want people to be mad at me for like hyping up the PlayStation 5 version or something like that, because some people will be like that. And honestly, I don't even think that's necessarily... I can't exactly blame people, but on the other hand, I don't know. I don't think getting mad at me is the way. I don't know. Because the way I see it, I have three options. A, I could just not worry about it and just leave it as it is, because it's not, again, it's such a minor thing. And I'm just thinking about it too much. Or I could leave it in the video and then maybe just put some kind of little piece of text at the bottom of the screen that says, you know, this was written long before the digital-only announcement. Or I could just remove that little segment from the video entirely. It's literally just like 10 seconds worth of stuff. Or I could just remove it from the video and just not deal with it at all. But I don't know if I'm thinking about it too much.
Pixel just make a forking joke about PlayStation. The worst they can do is cancel you, take your money, your channel, your self-worth, and your sausages.
Not my sausages. It's probably, yeah, I don't know, it's probably not that important. I think I'll post the clip specifically on the Discord at some point soon, just so people know what I'm on about. It's not like I don't even think that it's a big deal. I just think I'm just worried like the sheer mention of PlayStation will rile people up. And I don't want to step on anyone's toes. Or, you know, upset anybody. But I don't know. I might be overthinking it. PS6 won't even be functional in a bunch of countries if it's all online. Oh, by the way, your 800 hours of KH finally came back after all PS5 PlayStation profile data got purged recently. Really? I didn't know that. Like, what do you mean by purge? Like, is it like a hack kind of thing, or did a bunch of profiles get like taken down or something? Because I haven't noticed anything on my end. It went on like a month. Somehow the only game that got affected for me was Astro's Playroom. Really? Like, what exactly happened? Like, what happens when your profile gets purged or whatever? Do you, like, lose save data or something? Or trophy data, maybe? I haven't noticed anything on my end. Yeah, they got hacked and the hackers added mature AI games or something to everyone's library, so they took down everyone's data. Weird. I haven't noticed anything like that happen for me. I guess I should double check, right? But I haven't noticed anything one way or the other, so I think I'm probably fine. I feel like I would have noticed. Rile them up, it's good for content. Engagement, bait them. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't really want to do... I don't like to resort to the usual, like, content creator tactics. And it's not like that stuff is bad, because, you know, you got to do what you got to do. It's, you know, it's you know, you're selling yourself, you're selling your content, you know, you want to engage people. But I don't know if I want to do, like any obnoxious stuff, you know? I don't mind, you know, doing, like, a little, like, I don't want to be all like, yeah, smash the like button, like, halfway through the video or something like that. Like, I don't want to do that, because I think that's silly. I understand why they do it, and hey, it probably works, but I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. Um, but I don't mind doing like some subtle. I don't want to like I don't mind doing some like subtle engagement like stuff like simple calls to action, like, you know, at the end of the video I always say you can subscribe if you want. Like, I'm not asking people to subscribe, I'm just saying you can, and if you do, here's the benefit. I'm like, subscribe if you want to stay updated. Like, that is the truth of the matter. You will be updated on my uploads if you do. So it's I don't like to tell people what to do, I just want to remind people of their options. But I don't know. I'm not trying to be all like high and mighty about it, I'm realizing that might be how I'm coming across. I think it's like... I don't know. It's just like, when people tell me to smash the like button or whatever, I'm significantly less likely to do it. Personally. Not because I'm trying to be like a little rebel or whatever, but like... I don't know, I don't like it. I've never liked stuff like that. Especially if you do it in an obnoxious way. It also... delivery is important, you know? Delivery can sometimes make all the difference, like how you say it. You know, if you're like yelling at me to subscribe or smash the like button or whatever, and you're like screaming at the top of your lungs to do it, then no, I'm not gonna. I'm sorry. I don't like creators who shout everything, and I know why they do it. It's very deliberate, because it's, you know, it's engaging for some people, especially like children. When like creators are like very loud and animated and stuff like that, I get why they do it, and, you know, good hustle. But I don't like that, and I don't want to do that, so. How did I get onto that topic again? I don't remember. How did I start talking about that? Oh right, we were talking about engagement. Yeah, so I like to, if I ever do little engagement-y stuff, I want to just, you know, be more subtle about it and like very, you know, chill about it. Like, I don't want to do clickbaity stuff either, like in thumbnails or titles. If I like, because it's difficult, because I want to make a title for my videos that are engaging and, you know, eye-catching, but I don't want it to like go into clickbait territory, like too much. So it's difficult, because like I have to find some kind of middle ground where it's like I wanna like hype up the video in the title a little bit, but I don't want to like go nuts with it. I essentially want to say the truth. If I make a title, I don't want to claim anything in the title that isn't true. So I don't know. It's like, I don't want to say like, this is the best game ever. No, because I don't think that. So playtime data and play data all disappeared. Some people were more affected than others. Sounds like they finally fixed it. You lost all your KH1 players who play data, but it's back now. Really, I did? I lost all my data? Like, I didn't even know you could see that. I never look at like my friends list or anything, so mainly because I only have like 2 friends. I mean, if anyone wants to add me to their PlayStation friends list, can if you want. I don't know what you get out of it, though. That thing is freakish. How do we start talking about politics? Okay, so I lost all my Kingdom Hearts data. I just saw it on my home menu, and it still said 800 hours, so... yeah, I guess it must have fixed itself when I wasn't looking. Yes. I'm crazy. My Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 play data is at 800 hours now. That's crazy. I was playing it just yesterday to get some footage. I want to brag for a sec though. I want to do like a humble brag. Yesterday, wait, no, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before yesterday. I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2 because I wanted to record some background gameplay for a video I'm making. I recorded essentially a discussion video about the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer we got recently. I did a discussion with Grim, and I'm just editing it. It's a lot more editing to be done than I thought. I thought it'd be really quick and easy, but it's not. I mean, it probably would be for other creators, but I'm a bit slow, so... but yeah, I wanted to record some background footage just to play in the background during the discussion. So I booted up KH2. I decided to fight Lingering Will, because I thought that might be fun to have in the background. And usually when it comes to some of the harder super bosses in the Kingdom Hearts games, I'm not really able to beat them on my first go. It usually takes me a good few tries before I can win. Like with Yozora, Lingering Will, some of the data battles. Like I'm not like I can't confidently do it on my first go. Until the other day, where I booted up KH2, I did the Lingering Will fight. I even gave myself a handicap. I was playing on a save file that was level 90, so, you know, I wasn't level 99, which is probably not that much of a difference, but still. And I also gave myself the Kingdom Key, because I thought that, you know, if I used a weaker Keyblade, then the footage would go on longer, and that would be better for the background. Like, background gameplay. So I gave myself Kingdom Key as a handicap to do less damage, and I ended up winning on my first go. It was like about 7 minutes of just that one go at the fight, but it was my first go and I won, and I felt well proud. And I only used like one of my potions, so I was pretty proud of myself for that one. So I can say that I can confidently beat Lingering Will on my first go now, even with a handicap. I can't do that with Yozora though. Yozora still takes a bit for me. I did record gameplay footage of the Yozora fight as well to use in the background, and that took me like, I don't know, like at least 10 tries, probably more than that. It actually got me one in Uncharted as well. Really, your Uncharted playtime got taken out? It came back though, right? It all worked. They just did like a soft purge. Oh, I died. I already added you for the Sonic Forces trophy. Oh yeah, I remember now. Mine's at 408 and I want to get to 500 before the PS5 remaster. Yeah, I'll be starting fresh with those. So you're actually, like, getting the PS5 remaster. No, I mean, you being my friend got me a trophy. Gotcha. Oh, in Uncharted. Gotcha. Right. Interesting. 6 or 7 minutes. Yeah, something about that. More like 7 or 8, but, you know. Yeah, I felt pretty proud. I want to see if I can record some more Kingdom Hearts footage after the stream, since my PlayStation's already plugged in and everything. I want to record footage of me doing the Zodiac Phantom Aqua boss fight in 0.2. Yeah, I love KH, and it's an excuse to do it again. Also, I've been playing the Kingdom Hearts spin-off Lies of P. Would you say it's a Kingdom Hearts spin-off? I guess it's Pinocchio, right? Yeah, I'm excited. I like the idea of like starting fresh. Also, they might, you know, look better, or at least be a higher resolution and stuff, and that's cool. Also, I'm a fan. Kingdom Hearts is my favorite series, so I should be able to buy the collection free of judgment because it's my favorite series. That gives you a pass, I think. Can't judge me for buying the same games again. It's even if they are like slightly better. It's my favorite series, so your argument is invalid. And yeah, everything lost seems to have come back now. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Weird stuff. Yeah, I guess that all must have happened while I wasn't paying attention. I've been using my PS5 a lot, though, lately. I don't know what people... God damn it. I don't know what people's stance on Assassin's Creed is, but I got the new Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake that came out recently because I kept on seeing videos on it on Instagram and people kept on saying how good it was, and I was like, I never got a chance to play this one, so I decided to get it. And it wasn't that expensive. I mean, it was like kind of full price, but not like the expensive full price, you know. The price seemed reasonable, so I was like, oh, I'll get that, why not? And I've been playing that lately. I never played the original Black Flag. Actually, I played a little bit of it. But not that much. It's pretty fun so far. The Cage collection is also half price for people who have the PS4 collection. Really? Is that true? Well, I didn't know about that. If that's true, then cool. Like, I don't know. I find that hard to believe, honestly. That's because that's kind of chill. That's kind of cool. I think that's only the case if you on the Switch version, though, isn't it? If you have like the awful like Switch 1 versions. Yeah, it's 70 normally, but for me it's 35. Really?
Thank you for release.
Are you sure that's not because you're just looking at the single collection? Because like there's the collection of oh my god. My throat. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat there. Because like you can get the bundle, like the collection that has all the games, or you can get each of the individual collections separately, and those are £35 individually. 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, and 3, and Remind for £35. Really? Are you for reals right now? I gotta check that out, because that's like the PS5. Really? Do you have the PS4 versions on a disc? Because maybe the only reason that deal was showing up for you is because you have them digitally. But if you have them on a disc too, then maybe that offer's available. No, I have it digitally. Maybe it's just because you have it digitally then. Or maybe I need to have my disc inserted for it to show me the deal. I kind of want to get the new collection physically anyway, though. And if, because I want to have a physical copy. I got to support physical media while we still have it. Also, I just like the box and I want it. And I think if you order it from Amazon, you get a poster. That sounds cool. Time for your CD obsession to bite you into something. I like having physical copies. God, this game is purty. What CDs? Oh yeah, they're like Blu-rays.
What to do with those creatures?
Super
Smash them,
Blu-rays.
Spyro, stamp them out and squish them and squash them.
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
I want a Spyro plush. I actually had a Spyro plush when I was really little. I remember for my birthday, I think I was like 5. Oh, see, oh, right. I fell for the trap. Good on you. I didn't see it coming. I never saw it coming. Whoops! Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I want a Spyro plush. I had a Spyro plush when I was like 5. I got it for like my 5th birthday. But the problem with it is that it was... I had a Spyro plush, but one of its back legs was twisted the wrong way around. So it looked like Spyro just had a twisted leg. But I didn't care. I loved it anyway. I wonder whatever happened to that. I don't think I would have gotten rid of it. I want a Spyro plush though. I've been getting plushies lately. I like having them for decoration. Like Grim for my birthday, for our birthday, got me a plush of Ralsei from Deltarune. He's my favorite character in that game. So he's on my shelf. And also, when I went to Grim's for our birthday, Grim's roommate, I mean, she didn't actually get it for me. She already had it, and she just decided to give it to me. She got me this classic Sonic plush. And it's super cute, and I have him sitting on my shelf now too. I'll try and remember to send a picture on the server because it's cute. Yeah, she didn't even like get it for me. She just already had it. Like she was showing us like some of her collections and stuff, and she was like, "Hey, you can have this, by the way." And I was like, "What? Are you serious? Like, really?" And she was like, "Yeah, it got given to me during college, but I don't have the space for it, so or something like that." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it." You know, since you're offering. Also, I didn't collect everything in Terrace Village. Don't start sending pics of your desk again. It's on my shelf, actually. I need to get a new shelf, actually. It's way too small for all my stuff. How's Grim doing these days? They're doing good. You know, pretty good. They seem a lot happier nowadays, which is nice. They've got... Now that I've actually met their friends, when I went over there, I'm like this is a wonderful group of friends that they have. I think they're okay. They're all very supportive and understanding. It seems like Grim has a really good support system, so that was good. I was glad to see that firsthand. They were very nice to me as well, obviously. I think they're just nice people. They mentioned how they apparently mentioned to Grim how they expected me to be a lot more like nervous than I was, which was funny. Which would have been true at a certain point, but I've gotten better, so yeah. They did. I think I mentioned this in a previous stream, but when we were playing Mario Party, and you know, I was, you know, we were hanging out, we were talking while we were playing. Grim's roommate pointed out that the way that I talk when I was playing Mario Party was because they've apparently like lurked on some of my streams in the past. They mentioned how the way that I interact with everyone and how I was talking was no different from the way that I talk on stream, which was funny because I never really thought about it. But they said, no, like the way you act is exactly the same how you act on your streams. And I was like, huh, that's kind of cool actually. So the way that I am on my streams is just the way that I am normally. I'm usually a lot more quiet, but when I'm in a more social situation, I guess this is how I am. Yeah, that was kind of cool. But yeah, Grim is doing good. We haven't spoken a lot lately since our birthday. I think I want to see if we can hop on Discord sometime. How has it been nearly 4 years since your peak when you played Sonic 4? I've been considering playing Sonic 4 again. Because maybe it's not as bad as I remember. Maybe I was just being a little drama queen. Maybe it's like the best game ever. I've been also thinking maybe I should give Sonic Superstars another go. Okay, I missed stuff in this level. I think it's because I didn't go on the... I didn't, like, do the fireworks, did I? There's all sorts of stuff up here. How do we get up here? I don't remember. Maybe, like, glide from up there, maybe. How's the extension coming along? It's going. I haven't been kicked out of my room yet. They haven't needed to knock down my bedroom wall yet for the extension. It is weird though when I open, because the outer part is basically done. When I open my window, I open it and I don't see outside. I just see another room. So yeah, they apparently they're going to be spending next week doing like the plastering on the outside because it's all just brick right now. I thought that they would needed to have knocked down my wall by now, but apparently not. So I don't know when that's happening. I thought it was going to happen by now, but I don't know. So it still could happen at any point. Like I don't know. Next week might be my last week until they do it. For all I know, I'm not sure. So, which is why I'm playing this game because I'm pretty sure I can beat this game today. So, you know, this way I don't leave it unfinished. No superstars, no superstars. I think superstars... I don't know. Superstars is frustrating because I don't think it's a bad game necessarily. I just, it just has like a couple things that ruin it. Like, okay, so the music is kind of underwhelming. For a Sonic game, that's pretty significant. Like, there is some really good pieces of music, but there's, for as many good pieces of music, there's music that's like, this isn't, like, that great. Like, Sonic has a very high standard for its music, and it doesn't always meet it. It has some really good ones, though. Another thing is, okay, so there's the co-op, but the co-op is obviously optional, so that's not a big deal. The boss fights are absolute arse. Definitely, like, probably the worst thing about the game is the boss fights. They take way too long. There's there's so much goddamn waiting. And it bogs it down, and the final bosses are the worst bosses I have ever played in a Sonic game in my entire life, and I mean that. I honestly, just the final boss on its own discourages me from ever going back to the game. Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. Yeah, just the final boss of Sonic Superstars discourages me from ever wanting to play the game again. It is awful. A lot of RNG waiting bullcrap, and I hate it with a passion. But if I could just pluck that fight out of the game, and then maybe a couple of the other ones, then it's not too bad. And like, the level design is solid, and also the game is visually really nice looking too. I really like the visuals of Sonic Superstars, it looks good. But, another thing that kind of ruins the game is I don't know what on earth possessed them to do this, but when you're playing in single player, the camera is really zoomed in for some bonkers-ass reason, and I have no idea why. Like, when you're playing in co-op, the camera is zoomed out, obviously because there's more players, but when you're single player, it's really zoomed in, and I don't know why. I have no idea why they think that's a good idea. Like, I don't know, like... Usually I would try and think of some kind of reason as to why they might have. Like, maybe there's some kind of technical reason as to why they have to zoom in the camera that much, but the camera can be zoomed out when in co-op, so obviously there's a system in place for the game to run well when the camera is that zoomed out, so I don't understand why it's so zoomed in. You compare it to Sonic Mania, and the camera in Sonic Mania is at a good distance. I don't know why it's zoomed in for Sonic Superstars. For a speed-based platformer, too, where you've got to be able to see what's coming up, having the camera be that close is really detrimental. I don't understand why. It's just so annoying, and it's the kind of thing that I think could be easily fixed in a patch, but they never did that. So yeah, that and the boss fights are the two, like, nails in the coffin, but the rest of the game is solid. It's a real shame. Yeah, boss fights are quite possibly the worst in all of Sonic. Yeah. Also, thank you for the follow there, Just Lewis. I appreciate it. I believe I saw that username on Instagram, so I might know who you are. Sonic 4 Episode 1 final boss is hard, but it kind of makes sense when you understand it. Superstars is just luck. Oh yeah, Sonic 4 Episode 1's final boss is like, it's cake. It's small potatoes. It's small fry compared to Superstars. Like, you just gotta learn it. It's a difficult boss. It's not like tedious, from what I remember. I never even did all the emeralds or hard mode or anything. I just quit as soon as I beat the base final boss. Was there a hard mode? I don't even remember. Yeah, I think I did get all the emeralds, right? And I did the true final boss and all that stuff. And I did the encore mode with Trip's story. Oh yeah, Trip is hard mode. Okay. Yeah, I guess it was harder. I don't really remember. Trip's final boss was also arse. But the true final boss is the worst of it, for sure. Yeah, sucks, bro. We got a bot in the chat. Abracadabra. Now you're dead. So I'm gonna refresh my capture while I'm here, why not? It's also the most expensive mainline game ever. You can tell it was supposed to be Sonic Mania 2, but then Sega intervened and messed it up. I don't think it's more that Sega intervened. I think they wanted to get the Mania team to make, you know, a Sonic Mania 2, essentially. But I don't think they were able to due to, like, scheduling complications, because I think the Mania team was busy. So they weren't really able to. I think they were working on their own game, Penny's Big Breakaway, which was good. But I just don't think they were available. That's how I heard it. So, you know, Sega just did it themselves.
Greetings, Spyro. For an amazing tour of the treetops, don't just stop at one supercharge.
Huh.
Yeah, we got bot. Yeah, Superstars is Superstars is just kind of an upsetting game because it has a lot of good ideas and a lot of stuff going for it. Like, remember that Superstars has a multiplayer mode? Betcha no one played that. I tried it out briefly and then I was, well, I don't really like multiplayer stuff anyway, so already it wasn't gonna do it for me anyway, but you know. The multiplayer was really dead right from the get-go. It's kind of sad. That's rude. Oh yeah, and then it's it also the Chaos Emeralds having different abilities. Like, that's a fun idea. The Chaos Emeralds each having their own unique power. That's a fun idea. Even though it's like the kind of thing where it's like that has never once ever been a thing. And it probably will never be a thing. So, you know, it's a bit of a plot hole, but it doesn't matter. I think the reason that they give for why the Chaos Emeralds can do different things is because of the location the game takes place in, but, you know, whatever, sure, why not. Like, that's a fun idea, but most of the powers aren't very useful. If anything, they're just reskinned Wisps. Yeah. If anything, they are very Wisp-like. They're not that useful, you don't need them. If anything, they make the boss fights slightly less painful. Or at least a couple of them do. Which is nice, I guess, but that's not what you want. It's not just about finding them, it's just spamming them. Yeah, whoops. It's a nice idea. The idea of the Chaos Emeralds having powers that are unique is a nice idea. I think like I also don't think that having like essentially like an ability wheel where you select abilities is very suitable for a game like Sonic, where the idea is that you're supposed to be going fast, but it's kind of difficult for you to like toggle through a bunch of abilities while you're trying to go fast. That's why I was worried that like when they announced Shadow Generations, right, and they announced that all of Shadow's Doom powers, I was worried that it would be a similar kind of thing where it'd be like you press a button, then it brings up like a quick select wheel, and you have to select an ability to use it. I was like, oh man, I don't want to do that while I'm trying to do speedy platforming in 3D. But then I was delighted to find that all of Shadow's Doom powers are very naturally integrated into his pre-existing moveset. Which is good. That's good design, and I think it works very well. But yeah, those powers and superstars just aren't that. I can very easily see some people just forgetting about them. Their inclusion in the game is ultimately harmless, but it's not the best, I suppose. Anyway, I have a key. I have the key, blah. I have the key, blah. Pixel turns 25 and can no longer play a simple dragon game for children. I'm like half focused on it. Okay, what if I you know lock in now for you? Special for you. I'll be a bit more careful, okay? Excuses. Maybe. I think it's a solid excuse, though. I got to lock the heck in, as they say. So, Dragon. Isaac.
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far. I'm all over it.
Oh yeah, I remember something I was going to say. Do you remember ages ago when like an hour ago, when I said there was something I wanted to say about Spyro's voice and I completely forgot what it was? I just remembered what it was. I think Spyro's voice in this game would suit, like if they ever decided to give classic Sonic a voice. I think Spyro's voice actor would do a good job for a classic Sonic voice, because Spyro has a very similar personality to Sonic, but maybe not as hyperactive. I feel like Spyro's voice in this game would suit a classic Sonic voice. I'm not saying I think they should give classic Sonic a voice, but you know, if they did, I think Spyro's voice would be quite suitable for it. Let's see, so I still got a dragon to find. This is the level where you got to do a bunch of really tricky ramp jumps, and I don't really remember how. Let's see. Ages ago, like an hour ago, no attention span. Ages can be any time depending on your perspective. Never give classic a voice unless it's cartoon. Yeah, I mean, maybe they wanted to get his cartoon voice for classic Sonic. I feel like I heard about that once. I've still been playing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds on a fairly regular basis. Essentially, anytime there's a festival, I've been doing all the festivals. Except for the Legend competition, I don't really care about that. But they added Classic Sonic to the game, which I was really delighted about. I was also delighted by the fact that Classic Sonic's stats are the same as modern Sonic. And so that way, because I usually just play as Sonic, it meant that Classic Sonic's stats were the same, so I could just continue playing as Classic Sonic without it interfering with my stats in any way. So I appreciated that. I don't know what ramps I gotta go on. I don't remember. Like you gotta go on a bunch of ramps and then you gotta like go really far. There it is. Okay, I figured it out. That wasn't as hard as I remembered. Yeah, I'm gradually building up the drive length of the Earth achievement. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's gonna take a while. You'll get there eventually. Yeah. I've done all the other achievements, and I got my Platinum Trophy a while ago. Yeah, I've done all the others. Oh, what? I was expecting that wind tunnel to catch me. But yeah, I'm there's also like S ranking all the time trials. I haven't done that, and I don't know if I ever will. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm pretty content. Yeah, even the S ranks, yeah. I mean, like I mean, like I've done all the regular challenges, you know, not the super duper ones that you unlock. All the challenges that are necessary for getting the Platinum Trophy. But I've done like a couple of the super duper challenges, like the extra ones, the secret ones. But yeah, I'm missing like the more grindy ones, like getting all the S ranks, drive the length of the world, like buy all the horns. I'm still working on that. It's a shame because there's going to be a point pretty soon where the tickets are going to be completely worthless because I would have bought everything. Which is a shame. Whoops. Whoops. I don't know where I'm going. There's a trick. There's a trick, and I'm just trying to figure it out. Crap! Drive length of the world, all S ranks, and max character out are the only 3 I have left. Oh yeah, the maxing out character. Yeah, I guess you can always use tickets for that. I'm still working on silver. I've just been prioritizing giving tickets to silver. I don't play as silver anymore because I already spent so many on him. I feel like it'd just be better to just continue just feeding him tickets. Oh, crike. You can spend literally 1 million tickets on character friendships while you're not running out of uses for them. I guess so. I feel like it would be nice if they included a new use. Probably my dream character, right? This might be weird. I want them to bring back the custom avatar from Forces. And I want them to have like a place where you can like use your tickets to buy clothes for them. I think that would be a good idea. I think that'd be neat. I think that'd be good. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be fun. Me want very much. Oh no, that was it. I think I know the route I gotta take now. I think I got it. I've been maxing Blaze. Do you play as Blaze much? Who's your main? Who's your most played character? That'd be cool, but so they won't do it. Yeah, that does sound too cool. It'd be a lot of work as well, I guess. Too much, I suppose. Stop dying. This is a very trial and error thing I'm trying to do. These things take time. It's about the finesse. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. Okay, I'm a little bit turned around. Where was I? AI Blaze is my main. AI Blaze and hoverboard. I've literally never once not like used the hoverboard. I'm always using the board. I use like if you look at my profile, it's like I've only ever used the board, and then I used the power vehicle 4 times, which happened during my first impressions live stream where someone asked me if I would try out the Werehogs vehicle, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Because someone asked me, and that's literally the only time. It's because hoverboards are cool. Why would I not use it? It's cooler than the car. Like, I don't care if like other builds are better. I don't. If I cared about that stuff, then you know, I'd use them, but I don't. So I care about having fun above all else. And doing what's cool. The rule of cool kind of outweighs everything else, I'm afraid. I did it! Yeah, that's a tricky platforming. Okay, that's all the gems. I customize my torpedo shark into... I don't know what that word is. You said it twice. I thought maybe you were just like doing a typo at first, but since you did it twice, that's seeming unlikely. And the minecart into an Amazon box. Oh right, the you can like make the minecart. Yeah, I've seen people do funny stuff with the minecart. Yeah, I haven't been doing anything crazy. I've just been using some. I don't really know what stats are good, so I just kind of go with a balance of stuff. You don't know what no, I don't. You say a lot of things that I don't understand. Misty Bog. Ricky Blitz. When I'm kind of excited, right? So I was just thinking about go look it up. It's impossible to explain it exists beyond comprehension. Okay, I'll try and look that up later. I just randomly got excited. So for the new Kingdom Hearts collection when it comes out, I want to play well, I want to play all the games again. I want to stream Birth by Sleep for some reason. Like, I've streamed a playthrough of Birth by Sleep before when I did my Kingdom Hearts marathon a few years back, but I feel like just streaming it again. Also, I haven't played it since that marathon, so... I've randomly just felt like I want to play Birth by Sleep again for some reason. But on top of that, I want to play the other games too, because I want to use the new collection to gather footage for a video that I want to make in the future about Sora in Smash. I already been writing the script for it. I want to play Kingdom Hearts 3, but I want to like 100% it. But not just in the sense that I want to get the platinum trophy, like I want to do everything. Because I don't think I've ever done that before. With any of the Kingdom Hearts games, really. Well, I don't know. I might have. Not for 3. Definitely not for KH3. I don't think I've ever, like, you know... Like, I've gotten the platinum trophy, but I don't think I've ever, like, completed Jiminy's Journal or anything. Or, like, did all the synthesis, you know, and, you know, did everything. Because you don't have to do everything to get the platinum trophy. But I want to do everything when this new collection comes out, because I love the game so much, and I just want to be playing it. Mysterious Figure as Terra level 1 crit live when. I've never done a level 1 run of Birth by Sleep, and I don't know if I ever will, because critical mode normally is kind of not necessarily like super hard, but it's very like damage spongy at times. And I don't even like playing as Terra. I've never even fought the Mysterious Figure as Terra before. I've done all the secret bosses in Birth by Sleep with Aqua and Ventus, but never with Terra. I don't like playing as Terra. I try and avoid playing as Terra as often as possible. I just don't care for his playstyle. But you know, because I never got the platinum trophy for Birth by Sleep, so I want to fix that this time. So I guess I'm gonna have to play as Terra. Okay, so I've done everything here. Have I been here yet? Metalhead. That's the boss, isn't it? Gemini from Liza P? I don't know anything about Liza P other than it's like a Souls-like Pinocchio game. That's apparently really good. And P. I did want to do another go at the Kingdom Hearts 1 level 1 challenge. A challenge that I said, and I quote, I am never doing that ever again. But I kind of want to do it again. But I feel like I want to do that as like a milestone though. Like maybe when if I ever hit 500 followers here on Twitch, then I'll do KH1 level 1 again. KH1 level 1 was like my first playthrough I ever did on stream, so it would feel commemorative, you know. Why would you do that? Oh, you'll hit 500 soon, probably this year. I doubt it. I've been kind of stuck at my number for a while. I've been kind of like, you know, just around my current follow account for a good long while at this point. I don't really like look at it a ton or like think too much on it, but you know. Buy some bots then. No. That's lame and cringe. 1,000 Kadabra cosplay still on? Sure, why not? I'll be dead by then. But yeah, in terms of like the KH1 level 1, like maybe it wasn't as bad as I remember. Maybe I'm a lot better now. I don't know. Also, when I did that playthrough back then, I played with a handicap without realizing it. So this time I would play without that handicap. Apparently the stuff that I chose at the beginning of the game, like the sword, shield, or the staff, I chose very poorly. Because I chose the shield, and someone in my chat back then told me, like asked me what I chose, and I was like, oh, I chose the shield, and I gave up the staff. And apparently that was a terrible idea because magic is really good in a level 1 run, and I gave it up. And the shield is pointless because you're gonna die in 1 or 2 hits anyway. Like the extra defense bonus you get from the shield does nothing for you. So I made like the worst possible decision with the options at the beginning of the game, and made it way harder for myself as a result. Without realizing it. I mean, again, someone in my chat told me that I made an error, but by that point I was already in like deep jungle, so I was like, I don't want to restart the game or anything, so I just kept going. And for a while it was fine, but then I got to the final boss and I wanted everything to end. The final boss in level 1 was Sungabo. I'll dig up your body and dress you in it then. That sounds kind of bad, actually. Can the Kadabra outfit be like my funeral attire? Like most people are dressed up in a suit, I'll just be in a Kadabra. A key. I feel like KH2 is the only one I would ever consider doing level 1 run on. Yeah, I mean, honestly, doing a level 1 run of KH2 made me appreciate the design of the bosses, because it's like every single boss fight becomes a super boss, essentially. And and there's like the same level of like pattern memorization that you would usually do for data battles you have to now do with every boss. And it's kind of cool. Rescued Siddiqui. Also, you get like abilities like scan and, you know, guard through progression instead of level ups in KH2, so you have like the essential abilities. In KH1 you get nothing.
It's Siddiqui. It's Siddiqui.
Eh. That's unfortunate. Oh, I'm supposed to trick him into throwing his minions at these things. There we go. You're deemed to hydrate and posture check with Lambie. I shall do that. I shall do that for you now. You'll outlive us all, especially Woodwolf. I am a perfect entity. Wow. That felt wrong, even to say jokily. Man, this game is so pleasant. And purdy. You you need to write that request into your will. What would I put on my will? What would people say at my funeral? You know, that is something I've always wondered about. Like, if I had a funeral, and I was a ghost, would I be allowed to like sit in on my own funeral?
It's Siddiqui. It's Siddiqui. It's Siddiqui. It's Siddiqui. It's Jeff. It's Siddiqui. It's Siddiqui. It's Siddiqui. Elshad's 12 evil smiles.
Cool, thanks. And thanks for the bit as well. That is indeed that dragon's name. Oh god, he's got zaps. It's zaptastic. Oh, there's another one. Play Sonic 4 special stage music at your funeral. What was the special stage music even? I don't even remember. Sonic 4's music is a little bit forgettable. I remember the first level. What's the first level called? Like something hill. It's the Green Hill knockoff. I don't remember what it was. Wait, don't tell me. It's on the tip of my tongue. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Splash Hill. Damn it! I said don't tell me. Actually, I wasn't gonna get that. It's fine. I kind of like the Splash Hill music. Also, I remembered liking the music for the Labyrinth Zone knockoff. I kind of like that one, actually. The rest I don't really remember. It was just Sonic 1 special stage music without the main melody. Oh yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm sorry, I'd already put that delay. It's okay. Yeah, good old Sonic 4. Whoa.
Papa says you should have the music from Bendy and the Ink Machine at your funeral.
Which music? A lot of it is just like ambience and eerie strings, isn't it? Also, thank you for the... How many bits was that? 10? That should have been a yellow rupee. Was that a yellow rupee or is that a blue one? Because 10 is yellow. If that wasn't yellow, then I need to fix that. I'm missing some gems. The Sparks radar is a lifesaver. Oh, here it is. Some gems over here. Where is it, Sparks? Tell me. Oh, it's over there. Okay, how do I get over there? How do I get up there? I don't remember. The coffin, put books on the coffin, then we open it. Oh yeah, the infamous coffin that made me rage quit the game. Well, it didn't make me rage quit the game, it made me fear quit the game. But I did beat it. I'm still glad I did. Don't like leaving games unfinished. And Kadabra Pixel jump scares. I don't think that'd be very scary. What the heck is... why the heck is it rupees, by the way? Well, rupees is the currency in The Legend of Zelda, and I thought it might be fun if the, and they're also like little gems as well, kinda, like bits are usually depicted as. And I liked the idea of my bit alerts having kind of like a consistent theme. And also I found one day that Twitch allows you to customize the text in a way that you can make it say whatever you want instead of bits. So I thought, I can make it rupees. So I did, and each color of rupee represents a different, value. Like green is 1, 5, blue is 5, yellow is 10, red is 20, purple is 50, orange is like 100, silver is 200, gold is 300, blah 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 blah. And my bits are all made to represent the different values of rupees. How the hell do I get over there? I don't remember at all. I think I just remembered. Oh crap. Yes, we opened it to reveal the Kadabra onesie. It's like hung up on like a coat hanger within the coffin. Love the music for this game. Yeah, I like it too. Here we are. How did I not do this earlier? I like it too. A fun fact about this game is that it has dynamic music, which you can turn off in the options if you don't like that. But essentially, yeah, the dynamic music in the game makes it so that, well, for example, when you stop moving, the music gets kind of slower and wishy-washy. Like, more chill, quiet. But then you start moving again and it's back to normal. And then if you start charging, the music kind of has like this percussion to go along with you charging. It's a really nice touch. And you can turn off the dynamic music in the options if you don't like it, but it's just nice, isn't it? I think it's good. Like in Sonic Gens, doesn't only like one level in Sonic Generations have that? And I didn't even know about that and think until you told me about it recently. I didn't even know. Oh, I didn't know it was Zelda related. I just know rupees are the currency in India. Oh yeah, that too. I knew that. I knew that much. Yeah, it's the currency in The Legend of Zelda. That's why the music jingle that accompanies my bit alerts, they're Zelda as well.
Oh, I feel much better now that so many dragons have been rescued.
I've got a ringing in my ear.
And I'll show you the Dreamweaver's world. Are you ready to go?
Dreamweaver. I gotta stop pressing the wrong gosh diddly dang button. Pardon my French. A, I told you years ago, and B, I think it's 2 levels. Green Hill Modern and Sky Sanctuary Modern. Yeah, I never noticed until you told me. And I thought you told me recently. Yeah. Oh, and I guess the Time Eater? Oh. I didn't know that either. I've grown to really like the music for the Time Eater boss fight. I remember I never really cared for it, just because it wasn't as hype as other final levels or final bosses in other Sonic games, but it's actually it's a pretty cool piece of music on its own. Check this out, we're in the Dreamweaver's world. Wow. I played this game on the PS1. Well, I didn't play it on a PS1, I played the PS1 version on PS3. Through backwards compatibility or whatever. It was fun, it was cute. Obviously this version is a lot more jazzier with its visuals. Haven't been here recently. Time Eater goes 8-bit when you switch to 2D. It's more noticeable in the 3DS though. Really? I didn't know that.
Sounds alright to me.
Switching to 2D in that boss fight seems kind of pointless. Like, you can kind of, like, avoid certain attacks with it, but you don't need to. I mentioned that in my video, in my Sonic Generations... I don't want to call it a review, but I guess that is what it is. I mentioned it in my Sonic Generations video that, I kind of jokingly say that I still don't really get how the fight works, really. Like, I do, but... Like, you just kind of do it. It's not a fight that you work out, you just kind of do it. And yeah, I don't think switching to 2D really helps, like, at all. Dark Passage, let's go. Yeah, it like goes into a classic Sonic style version. That sounds cool, I should look that up. Sonic Generations PlayStation anti-capitalist satire video? Sure. I mean, the PlayStation aspects of the video is like nothing. It's literally just like 2 sentences of me saying, hey, this video is going over the PlayStation version. But it doesn't really matter. That's all it is. Oh, that thing looks horrifying. Check that out. Oh, now it's cute. Now it's like a little pupper. You know what I completely forgot existed? That we're getting a 4th Sonic movie. I completely forgot about that. That's coming out next year, isn't it? That's crazy. I honestly would have been perfectly fine if they had stopped at 3. I'm not like saying that I don't want another one, because it's like, as long as they continue to be good, then I've got no problem. But I would have been content with just having the 3, you know. But hey, I'm down. I'm down for a 4th one. 9 months away, actually 8.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Now,
There's a lot to look forward to next year, video game-wise, in addition to, you know, movie-wise with Sonic. Lots of stuff. Final Fantasy VII Re-Revelation. Spyro, A Realm Beyond. Kingdom Hearts 4, I hope. Surely Kingdom Hearts 4 will be next year. Surely. I feel like there's a decent chance. Maybe late next year, but next year I'd assume. Also, we're getting something else that'll probably be a Shadow movie in 2028. That sounds cool. I'm down for that too. I wonder if he'll be in the 4th movie at all. Maybe not. Maybe that teaser at the end of the 3rd one is just for the Shadow spin-off.
Thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, lots of games to look forward to. By the way, I don't know if anyone heard about it, but D23 is coming up next month. That's like the yearly Disney event, and Kingdom Hearts has been known to show up there from time to time. A good few Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers from back in the day were shown off at D23. And it's already been leaked. I don't know if it's leaked or just announced that Kingdom Hearts will have a big presence there. Apparently they're going to have a whole deep dive into the series history because of the 25th anniversary of the series. So it's very likely that there'll be another Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer there. So I better finish my discussion video of our current trailer before that happens. That's exciting. I wonder if we'll get like a release window.
You know, I think you just might be the dragon to defeat Nasty Nork.
That's me, all right.
Final Fantasy VII really needs to stop making these now. I think I'll have a smaller role with his hero's amnesia. I think H4 will... Yeah, Shadow, maybe. He might not even be in it at all. I hope KH4 is in 2028, because that would mean that it would be victim to the digital-only thing. And I want a physical copy of the game. That's like... Otherwise, I'm like okay with waiting, but I want it before 2028 so it can have a physical copy. I don't think 2027 is like that crazy to assume. I think maybe like winter 2027 probably. I'd assume. I doubt it will be early on in 2027, but like mid to late 2027 I think is a good, like, it makes sense. The game's already been in development for a good long while. Like, it's been like, what, 3 or 4 years since it got announced? And they, you know... I feel like, considering... I feel like that's a decent amount of time for a game. Especially because they're not building so much new stuff from scratch, you know? It's not like KH3 where they were using, like, a whole new engine and making all sorts of new assets and visuals. KH4 seems to be building off of KH3. So it's not as much to do from scratch. Obviously there is a lot of new stuff in the game. KH4 is going to be its own thing, of course, but I don't know. I feel like the amount of time, considering by 2027 the game would have been in development for like 4 or 5 years, I guess. So I think that's a good enough time to get a game out, in my opinion. I don't know. I doubt they'll release the final FF7 and KH4 in the same year. I feel like they could, but like, you know, as long as there's a decent amount of gap of time between the two. Like, they've already said that FF7 is going to be spring of 2027, and then KH4 can be, you know, late 2027, and that's a good amount of time between the two. Like, I don't think them being released in the same year will be a problem. Because a year is a long time. Like, I doubt they'll clash with each other that much. Like, FF7 is definitely first, and then it'll have its time in the spotlight for a while. And then we'll get KH4 later on, I assume. I'm really excited for FF7 though. That's like a good tide over for KH4. The entire FF7 trilogy has been my Kingdom Hearts tide over. I'm really bonkers excited.
Thanks, Spyro. I'd love to help you catch Nasty, but I'd really hate to be trapped in Crystal again.
Don't worry. The only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
Okie dokie. Oh god. Oh yeah, and games I'm looking forward to this year. Well, I can't really think of any. But I am looking forward to, you know, there's the Kingdom Hearts collections, but those aren't new. And then there's Rayman Legends Retold, which I'm really looking forward to, and I'm definitely going to want to stream that when it comes out in October. Although October is like spooky month, so I'll probably be occupied with spooky games.
Thank you for releasing me.
I'm sure I'll figure it out. Wolverine? Oh, I don't really have any interest in Wolverine, to be honest. I'm not really interested in it, personally. But, yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. Being made by Insomniac, and I have faith in them. Not only do I love the Spider-Man games, but they also make Ratchet and Clank, which is one of my favorite series ever. So, you know, I have no doubt that Wolverine will be a good game. It's just not my... I don't really care about Wolverine at all. There is, like, GTA 6, but I also don't care about GTA 6 either. I understand why it's such an important and like crazy important game. I understand, and it's really funny how so many companies are avoiding releasing their game around the same time as GTA 6 at all costs, because yeah, it makes sense, because it's going to be overshadowed no matter what. GTA 6 is just that powerful. But I don't really care about GTA that much, so not really a game that's on my radar, but I understand its importance. I understand its cultural importance. I hope it's not one of those games where it comes out and it turns out to be massively disappointing and really unpolished or something. I'd be surprised if that ended up being the case, but stuff like that does happen. Or it's just like really divisive or something. This world is pretty. Okay, I need to get to that cannon. I said earlier how I wanted to like do a 100% Kingdom Hearts 3. Not just Platinum Trophy, but like doing everything. I tried doing that recently with Kingdom Hearts 2. I played Kingdom Hearts 2 a couple months ago, just for fun, because I hadn't really played it in a while. And first of all, I was surprised about how sucked into the game I got. For a game that I played so many times, you wouldn't think that, you know, my upteenth time through it, I'd be, you know, that engaged with it. But I was like, no, this is one of my favorite games for a good reason, I guess, because I'm really into it. And I intended to, like, 100% that game and like do everything, and I did all the data battles and the Mushroom 13 and the Lingering Will stuff. I did all the usual stuff that I would typically do on a playthrough, and I was going to like go that extra mile and true 100% it, but I didn't. I guess I just lost interest after a while. But you know the really bad mushroom, the bad Mushroom 13 one, the one outside the mysterious tower? I found a trick to it that makes it super mega easy. And now, like, because like, funnily enough, like that mushroom was like the worst part of the game for me. It's like the worst part of any playthrough of that game is that mushroom, and I mean it. That is like the weakest part of the game. And now that I've found like a trick to it to make it really easy, well, now the game's just even better. Fancy that. Did I already kill them? Whatever, I'm going this way. Okay, Icy Flights. I've been skimming through some of the levels. I remember this as a secret hidden wall. I just picked up something. Oh, I got a skill point. Oh, I forgot about skill points. I forgot that skill points were a thing. Skill points kind of just got replaced by trophies these days. Okay, Icy Flight. Should I go ahead and just do Icy Flight? I'm here, so I might as well. Let's just do it. Yeah, many games to look forward to. I don't know if there's any much Nintendo-y going on. In a few days, is the release of Splatoon Raiders, and I was interested in giving that one a try because I've never really played a Splatoon game before, and I've always wanted to, but because they're multiplayer focused, I never really like the core gameplay looked fun and the vibe and everything else, but the multiplayer stuff didn't grab me. But since this is a, single player focused game, it's like, oh, that's a lot more up my alley. So I'm thinking I want to try that. I was thinking of streaming it too, but I don't know if I should due to the construction in my room. I don't know if I really want to start like a potentially lengthy playthrough if it's just going to get cut off midway through. Okay, this is really bad. Can I try this again? I just have to wait for my time to run out, or just die. Sorry, I was yawning. That's probably rude. I'll get these lamps first. Okay, I missed one, I guess. Let's just go with it. Oh wait, no, I got him. Okay. I thought I missed it. I'm glad the new Spyro game coming out isn't going to be Xbox exclusive. Because I thought that was going to be the case, because I thought that Spyro and like Crash were owned by Xbox and Microsoft now, and I think they might be, but it's like, that doesn't necessarily mean that they get console exclusivity. Where the heck am I going? It's even going to be on the Switch too. That's cool. This is going really badly. I don't know where I'm going. Also, there's the lamp I missed, and there's a bunch of these. I died. There's a trick to it that I'm not seeing. But yeah, there's some Nintendo-y stuff going on to look forward to. Obviously there's the Ocarina of Time remake. That's pretty exciting. We'll probably be hearing about that soon because it's supposed to come out this year, which I was surprised by. So we're probably going to be hearing about that pretty soon, I imagine. Crap! Where's the light I'm missing? Because I keep going through this section and I keep missing one. Okay, that one just straight up didn't even... Oh my god, I just saw inside Spyro's head. Oh yeah, I'm very glad that my tongue no longer hurts. I think I mentioned it in my Deltarune stream the other day that I think I bit my tongue in my sleep or something, and it was really hurting, and it made me like lisp a little bit every now and then when I spoke. It was annoying. I'm feeling a lot better now. I kind of stopped thinking about it, which is glad. I was worried that it was something serious, but I guess not. It made recording difficult. I was recording voiceover yesterday for my video, and it was very difficult for me to say things. Okay, sometimes these lamps just do not want to work. We'll get these on the way back. Hooray! Oh, here it is. Okay, now I'll fly back here, and now I've just got to get the things and the stuff. I've got to get these barrels. And then I don't remember what else I need after that. Oh right, the helicopter flying guys. So I'll get the ones in here. And then I'll backtrack. No! No! I had it! Oh, damn it. I messed that up. My bad. I didn't mean to. I hit that wall and I went falling down. It's okay. I've got the route now. It's a zen little game. Get that. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is good. I'm really focusing. Focus. Forward focus. Okay. Now backtrack through this cave and get the 3 helicopter guys over here. I win! That sounded like a baby version of utmost importance. I don't even remember what I did during utmost importance. It was like, no! But louder. It was so legit as well. I wasn't just like making weird noises. I was like legitimately. I don't usually rage at games. It takes a lot to do that. I do sometimes get a little bit angry. I was so I mentioned earlier how I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2 to gather gameplay footage, and I beat Lingering Will on my first go. Well, in addition to that, I also decided to fight Sephiroth, but I had a save file set up to fight Sephiroth at like level 40, which is pretty low level to be fighting Sephiroth, but I thought I'd do that because I thought, you know, the lower level I am, the longer the fight will last for, and that will be better for footage. So I did that, and I lost many times. Unlike Lingering Will, where I got it on my first go, I died many a time to Sephiroth, and I got so annoyed. And so I was getting agitated because I kept on dying to Sephiroth, and but in addition to that, I usually when I'm recording gameplay and stuff, even especially like simple low-key gameplay like that, I usually like to just like listen to a video or a podcast in the background. But for some reason, I had it on my phone. I had like the podcast on my phone, and it was like I guess the Wi-Fi was just really bad or something that day because it was buffering so much. It was buffering like every few seconds. It just made me more infuriated. Like, in addition to me being like annoyed about losing at the fight a lot, and then like my podcast kept on buffering every few seconds for like ages, and I would have to refresh the page. It was annoying. I wanted to scream, but because it was like midnight, well, maybe not midnight. It was like, no, maybe more like that actually. It was really late at night regardless, and I couldn't scream because I didn't want to wake anybody up. And that only frustrated me more because I needed to release my frustration. 9,100 gems. Now entering Haunted Towers. Haunted Towers Resort. I like how you can make Spyro like grab the gem. Like he's trying to grab it. He's so cute. It's like, it's mine. Like you can move and you can be like grabbing it with his little hands. His little dragon hands. I wonder what the new Spyro game's going to be like. If it's a game that's built around free flight, then how is that going to work? Like, how is it a platformer if you can just fly around everywhere? Like, how's that going to go? I don't know. Well, I don't really have any high hopes for, well, I don't have any specific hopes for the new Spyro game. I don't know. I not necessarily think that they should just make another Spyro game in the same style of the Reignited trilogy. Just make another Spyro game. I feel like maybe this is a good opportunity to like modernize Spyro a bit, bring it into modern day. Maybe they're going more open world with the free flight. But again, I want the game to be a platformer. And apparently it will be, but it's like if you can fly everywhere, then where's the challenge? Maybe there are only like specific designated places that you can fly, or maybe flying is limited or something, I don't know. I need to get more super flame. I like how Spyro has like a glowy pattern on him when he's got a power up in this game. That wasn't the case in the original. I think in the original he just like glowed a little bit, or maybe like hue shifted. In this game it like gave him tattoos and stuff. It made him glowy. It's cool. I think I need another super flame. We rescued Costco! Or Kosoko, sorry. not Costco. I don't even know what Costco is. I don't think we have those here. It's like a shop of some kind. I don't know what they do though. Costco. I think his name was Kosoko, not Costco. With a K. I don't know. I think I read it wrong. Give me the power. She just boops the snoot. Who wouldn't want to boop Spyro's snoot? He'd probably flame you though. Hey, so far so good. This game is very chill. Usually when I stream a game, I'm very much commentating on the game. You know, just, yeah. But it's... I don't feel the need to do that with this one because it's so simple and, you know, to the point, I guess. I don't know. There's not much to say. It's a fun little game. It's a fun little romp. Ow. Okay, I need to kill you. Whoops, is there a fairy around here? There is, hello. Hello, love. Oh, that was loud. Yeah, I hope the volume on the game has been okay, by the way. It's not overpowering me or anything. Another dragon, we got Lutalo. It sounds like some kind of off-brand chocolate.
Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro.
Patience, little one.
You'll soon have the opportunity to battle the one who matters most. Nasty Nork.
Gnasty Gnork. Nasty Nork returns in a later Spyro game, by the way. He's the first boss in Hero's Tale. And they reference that he was the first boss in the first game. I don't know. He looks really different, though. Art style shift and whatnot. I almost died. Is there a fairy around here that I can get powered up from? Yep, there's one. Music in this game is very catchy. I can't usually remember what music belongs to which level, but the music in this game does, like, have a way of staying in your mind, you know? I wonder if I can make it over to that metal container in time. This game has cheat codes, by the way. I often forget that. This game has like cheat codes to change colors. To change Spyro's color. Also, there's a cheat code to make Spyro really chunky. And there's even a cheat code that makes Spyro PS1 polygon model. And I also think there's a cheat code that gives him sunglasses. I don't remember what any of the cheat codes are, though. Yeah, I don't know. I tried just entering in the Konami code, but I don't think that does anything. Also, I probably punched it in wrong. Anyway, there is more to discover here. I think I need the supercharge. Damn it. Okay, I think I'm supposed to supercharge and then slip through that door. Oh yeah, so when I went to Grimm's place for our birthday, their roommate the following day, because I stayed the night over. And then the following morning, their roommate was listening to music on the PS5. Like, listening to, like, the Elden Ring soundtrack, I think it was. Whoops. And I was like, how are you doing that? And I was like, oh, I'm listening to, like, music through the PS5. It was, like, Spotify or something. And I was like, you couldn't do that? I was like, I've had my PS5 for this long, and I didn't know that you could listen to music on it. Not that I think I would ever really make use out of that feature, but I was also like, I don't know, I only really use my PS5 for playing games, but there's like a whole bunch of other stuff I can do that I never knew about. I think this is correct. Whoa! There we go. Some tricky maneuvers. Oh, I can't even open that. We got Capano. He's big and he's got tea.
Great work.
I love his galaxy wings. Also, pay no mind to the amount of dragons that I've saved. Like don't pay attention to the amount of dragons I have. Okay, I need to get another super flame. Look how many dragons you have. I bet you yourself were waiting to point it out. Okay, how can I get through this without the flame? Okay, I'm just gonna run past him. I think if I'm fast enough. there's a fairy. Smooch. Ow. Oh yeah, so the new Rhythm Heaven game came out recently, and apparently it's really good. And it's been recommended to me that I try it. I guess there is a demo that I could play, but I've never really I never played any of those games because they look, I don't know, they just look really simple, which isn't like a bad thing, but is that all the gems? Apparently no, but I'm still missing 5. Apparently there's gems way over there. Also, isn't this, the Super Flame power-up I have is still active? Isn't it supposed to time out by now? It's supposed to be on a timer. Is it like an infinite Super Flame? Or did it bug out? And not that I'm complaining. Makes things a bit more convenient. Okay, apparently the gems I'm missing is way at the beginning. Oh, right, this guy. There we go. Okay, back to Dreamweavers. What's the next world after this? Is there another world after Dreamweavers, or is it onto Nasty Knock after this one? I don't recall. So I'm gonna eat. I forgot I have sausages. Got a few sausages. Wow. Okay, where to next? Lofty Castle. Haven't done that one yet. Let's go. I made a bit of a bad purchase in hindsight a while ago, and I think I talked about it on Discord, being like, "Wow, this game is so cool," but then it kind of lost me. I got Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. Because I thought I'd like it. I like tactics games. I thought I'd like it. And I did like it at first, but it lost me after a while, and now I kind of regret buying it. Because I don't know if I'm going to want to try it again. The main thing that lost me is that, like, the gameplay was fun enough, but I had trouble getting into the story. Like, it kind of just lost me after a while. I was engaged at first, but it lost me. It became too much to manage, you know. It was a lot of, like, fantasy politics, and I'm like, Like, I'm having trouble following along. There's a lot of... there's a lot of names. Whether they're names of people or locations. I can't keep track of all this stuff. And there's, like, this massive glossary and like thing where you can look up terms, character names, profiles, and all that and stuff. Like, that stuff's cool, but, like, I hate that it seems like I kind of have to look at that stuff to know what's going on. It just lost me. I stopped being interested. Like, I was still kind of interested, at least in terms of, like, the main protagonist's journey, but then there's, like, a bunch of other, like, medieval, old-fashioned-y politics stuff that I'm having trouble following and don't care that much about. And how am I supposed to keep track of all these people? It's like, oh, that's creepy. Why do you have that? When they made this remake, they redesigned all the Elder Dragons because they all basically looked the same, and they were just very simple looking designs. And they thought, you know, for this dragon, let's give him like a creepy doll. Why not? Whoops. There's a little demon. Hey, hi there, Insomniac. How's it going? How's it going? How you doing? Oh yeah, we were talking about Kingdom Hearts 4 earlier, and I was going to bring it up. But I hope that if D23 next month does indeed have a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, and I think it probably will, because they've already confirmed that they're doing a Kingdom Hearts show at D23 this year to celebrate the anniversary, so it just makes sense that they'd show Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer there. But I hope that we'll finally get our first Disney World announcement, because that was a fun part of Kingdom Hearts 3's hype journey. You know, KH3's build-up was the gradual announcement of each of the Disney Worlds. It was really fun. Because, you know, we all had our speculations, and honestly, now that Kingdom Hearts 4 has got a new trailer, and it's seeming like we're probably going to be getting regular trailers from here on, or at least, you know, regular quote-unquote, probably months apart from each other, but, you know. Now that we're going to start getting trailers for this game, it kind of takes me back to the Kingdom Hearts 3 wait train days. What a magical time. And yeah, I do wonder what our first Disney World's going to be. I'm banking on Star Wars. I don't know if that'll be the first one they announce. They might want to announce like a more typical Disney film for the first one. But I think Star Wars is at least going to be one of them. Because it seems like an interesting opportunity. And I used to think that Star Wars probably wouldn't fit, but after actually watching the movies, I'm like, no, this could totally work. There's like surprisingly a lot of similarities. It does kind of like lessen the chances of Treasure Planet being a world because they can't have two space-themed worlds. But oh well. Someday. Let's see, where am I going? This way? Ah, crap! Yeah, I hope you're doing alright, Insomniac. Yeah, you were here for my Deltarune stream the other day. I loved Deltarune. God, Deltarune is so freaking good. Would recommend it. Again, the first 2 chapters of Deltarune are free, so you can just try it out. And it's available on all platforms, so there's no excuse really. Unless, of course, you're doing things you'll be into it. But yeah, I'm super excited for more Deltarune. We'll have to wait around a year for the next chapter, though. It's going to be crazy because I wonder if the game will actually be able to fully stick the landing. And those last 2 chapters are good. I mean, I have no reason to doubt that they won't be. To doubt that they will be, I mean. The game has been great up till this point. Okay, that is a void. I was wondering if maybe there was something hidden down there, but no, that is a death void. I love the way Spyro runs in this game. It's so adorable. He's like prancing around like a I don't know, like a dog. Golden Retriever Spyro. I was going to say, because like most of Spyro's movements in this game are very cat-like, but cats don't really... Do cats like run around like this? I don't know. I guess kinda if they're going real fast. Okay, I'm killing stuff with great efficiency. There's a real flow to this game, in the sense that it feels like you could do a bunch of stuff without stopping. Okay, is that everything? Not even close. Still missing some dragons. Oh, the music in this level is pretty cool. I remember this one. How does one get up there, I wonder? And I also need to break that chest. I guess go that way. Ah! Sorry, I nearly fell. I thought the music had stopped for a sec. I was like, what happened to the music? The music for this level is really groovy. Oh, I gotta get all those. Yeah, I wanted to play Crash Bandicoot 4 as well. I have now finished all the original Crash Bandicoot trilogy on stream now. My entire reason for doing that is because I wanted to play specifically Crash Bandicoot 4 again. Because Crash Bandicoot 4 was one of the first games I streamed, and I wanted to revisit it. But then I thought I should probably play through the first 3 again. And now I have done that, so I want to play Crash Bandicoot 4. I don't think I'll 100% it though. I never 100%ed Crash Bandicoot 4 because it's a nightmare. It's not like the original trilogy where it feels like they were designed to be 100%ed. The 100% conditions for Crash Bandicoot 4 is straight up I can't say the word. Sadistic at times. I nearly said statistic. That would be wrong. Wow. I found all the dragons. I don't have all the gems yet, though. Oh, I have the key for the chest. Hmm. Okay, I need to get back. Okay, and the chest was over here. You can now pop it open. Is that all the gems? No, it's not. Spark says they're up there. The Sparks radar is a godsend in this game. By clicking in the analog stick, Sparks will point towards missing gems. It's super helpful. It kind of cuts down on those like needle in a haystack situations that you find in a lot of collectathons, where you're missing like that one thing in an open area. Okay, I'm supposed to go over here. And then there's a supercharged ramp. Nice. Did I go the right way? No. Not really. Supposed to go up on that platform, I think. There it is. Oh no, I overshot! I'm continuing to overshoot! Damn it! I didn't stop. My bad. At least I know I can do it, so let's just try that again. There we go. Is that all the gems? There we go. We got them. We got it. Okay. Back to Dreamweavers. I think it's just the boss level now. Oh yeah, another thing that they can improve if they did a current gen port of this game is improve the loading times, because they're a little bit on the lengthy side. I mean, it's nothing painful though. Okay, yeah, I think it's just the boss. The quote-unquote boss. What this game classifies as a boss. It's up here, I think. Icy Flight. Wait, oh wait, no, it was around the corner, wasn't it? Wouldn't it? Here it is, Jax. Or is it Jacques? Is it French? I want 10,000 gems. Mm-mm. Oh, I remember this level now. This is the one that has like the wind-up box looking boss. Ow! Did you just swat me with a flower? I don't know if I'm more annoyed that he swatted me with a flower or that a flower actually hurt. Also, hi there, Drummer Man. Hi. Have you been? Long time no see. I've been alright. Have you been? It's been a bit. Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Just playing some Spyro. Very chill, very low-key, very moi. It's fun. Hope you're doing alright. Just being cruising. I just got back from deployment. Went to Israel and lived in a tent for like 4 months. It was not fun. Damn. Well, good to be back then, huh? Yeah, I hope it went well. I hope it went okay at least. Hope you're alright. Yeah, you must be pretty glad to be back then, huh? Can't imagine. I was thinking about playing Kingdom Hearts games and thought of you and saw you were on. Aw. I'm like it's kind of nice that Kingdom Hearts was associated with me for someone. That's kind of nice. I appreciate that. But thanks. I appreciate you stopping by. Nice to hear from you again. Don't know where I am or where I'm going. Okay, I have a key. I've been in a bit of a Kingdom Hearts mood lately. Ever since the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, I've been in a very Kingdom Hearts mood. But I don't want to play any of the games, really, because I want to wait for the new collection to come out and then play them then. Oh, okay, I'm going to come back here later. But one thing I'm doing to kind of satisfy my hunger is I've been writing a script for a video about Sora in Super Smash Bros., which is a video that I've been wanting to make for basically ever since Sora got into Super Smash Bros. But I was a little bit intimidated to put it into action because it's a lot to cover, you know? There's a lot that goes into just one character in Smash. The script currently is 8 pages long, and I haven't even talked about, and that's just talking about Sora's moveset, really. And you know, other little things. I haven't even talked about like the classic mode route or the spirits yet, and I got to do that. So I want to cover everything. But writing that video has been like a good way to satisfy my my Kingdom Hearts hunger. Oh, there's a gem here. Almost missed this one. I've been in a racing game mood lately. I started playing Gran Turismo 4 for the PS2, and it's been fun. Cool. I've never played any of the Gran Turismo games. I'm not really a big racing game guy, or at least I'm not like one of the more like realistic racing game guys. They seem cool. I once did a digital marketing course where I was tasked to like come up with a concept for marketing Gran Turismo 6. Specifically the VR update for Gran Turismo 6. That's my only experience with the series, is just doing that. Oh, it's awesome. I mean Sora on Ultimate. Yeah, me too. It's either Sora or Joker are the characters that I prefer playing. Yeah, there's a lot. I think once I'm done with the Sonic Generations video that I'm working on currently, I think Sora in Smash is my next video after that. Because I've already been writing so much of the script, I might as well. I did want to make like a Shadow Generations video right after, but I feel like once I'm done with Sonic, I'm going to be a bit Sonic'd out for a bit, so I think covering something else would be good. And again, I'm in a Kingdom Hearts mood, so... And since Kingdom Hearts is going to be hyping up with the KH4 coming out, I think it might be a good idea to do that. Can I make that jump? Let's try it. I don't think I should have charged. Damn it! I play Sora and Bowser Jr. Yeah, I haven't played much Bowser Jr. I like, let's see, I like Sora, Joker, I like playing as Kirby sometimes, Mario. I wish I liked playing as Sonic more, but I don't enjoy his playstyle all that much. Like, I like the character, but... I'm a pretty big fan of the more realistic racing games. Oh, cool. I mean, it's good they exist. I'm sure there's a lot of good ones, especially with like hardware getting more realistic now, or like it being more possible. Immersive. I've been playing the Gran Turismo games since 2. Oh, cool. They've been going on for a long time, haven't they? Like, what, did it start on the PS1, I think? Okay, now I must go to that boss area. I neglected to go to the boss area because I wanted to find everything else first, but now I'm a bit lost. Okay, I want to be over here. The enemies here kind of look like Christmas elves. Yeah, it started on PS1. 1 and 2 were on PS1. 3 was the first one on PS2. Oh, cool. Yeah, then it must be like quite a big jump from where it was back then to what it is now. I found Revelo. So you said that you were thinking about playing some Kingdom Hearts games. Which game were you thinking of going back
A
to,
wise dragon once told me aim high,
or playing?
but watch out for flying boxes.
I don't recall if you've like played the Kingdom Hearts games before and you just wanted to revisit them, or I don't recall. I have trouble keeping track of who's into what games. Yeah, I kind of just want to play through all the games when the new collection comes out. I just kind of want to revisit all of them. Especially because I'm going to need to get footage for my Smash video. I figured I might as well wait for the new collections before gathering footage. Cool. I'm still missing some gems. What? Oh, there's some gems up here. Still missing 2 gems. What? What? I played the first one and most of the second one. I just want to play them all. I mean, they're all good. I don't, in my personal opinion, there isn't really a bad game. They range from like okay to fantastic, in my opinion. So yeah, I hope you enjoy them. They're all on PC now, which is cool. So you know, more people have access to them. And they're also getting Switch 2 ports, which is cool because the Switch 1 ports were awful. In fact, they're actually just doing another Switch 1 port of just the earlier games and not KH3. In fact, I think they've delisted the Switch 1 cloud versions now. So you can only get the new ones. Which is good, because the cloud versions, as far as I could tell, were not good. Anyway, I think I've done all the levels here, so I guess we can move on to the next world.
Well done, Spyro. I hope you know what lies in store for you. Nasty's world is not the friendliest place you'll ever find. Are you ready to go?
You sound like a nerd. Let's go to Nasty's world. We're going to Gnasty's world. Yeah, I think I can beat this game today, even to like 100%, 120%. I think I can do that today in the stream. We're already at like the final world. Is this a remake of the first one? Yeah. This is the Reignited trilogy, which is a remake of the first 3 Spyro games from the PlayStation 1. And it looks real pretty. It could run better, but if they did like if they ported this game to current platforms, then I'm sure that would fix it. But it's good. It's real fun. It looks very pretty. They recently announced like a brand new Spyro game, so I felt motivated to revisit these ones. Looking forward to the new one.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Nasty's world now, Spyro. And you are the dragon that must defeat him.
Bring him on. I'm ready.
Reach the exit in each of Nasty's lands. Then you can challenge the Nork himself.
Sweet. Let's do it. Okay, Nork Cove. Let's go. Ripto's Rage was my favorite one. Oh, cool, yeah. That seems to be a lot of people's favorite. Although in the UK, it's not actually called Ripto's Rage. In the UK, it's called Gateway to Glimmer. I think Ripto's Rage sounds better, though. So I don't know. I always find it weird when game titles are different in different parts of the world. Like, I don't know what was wrong with Ripto's Rage in here. Yeah, I played the PS1 version of Spyro 1 and 2, and I never played 3. The first time I played Spyro 3, or Year of the Dragon, was through this HD remake. But when I played the PS1 versions, I played through the PS1 version of Spyro 1, and I really liked it, but then I tried Spyro 2 and I just didn't like it as much, and I didn't finish it. I think something that I like about the first Spyro game, about this one, it's really simple, but I think that's what I like about it. I think I like how simple it is. And I guess like all the added like depth and extra little things in the second game, I don't know, I guess I just didn't like it as much. I don't know. I like it now, obviously. But I don't know. Should revisit the second one, see how I feel about it now. I think one reason I liked Spyro 1 was because this is going to be kind of off topic, but sort of. I watched a. You may have heard of the creator, The Completionist, on YouTube, who got in a bit of trouble a couple years back, which kinda destroyed his channel, pretty much. So he's not really as. I think he's still making content, but like every comment I see on any of his more recent videos is just bringing up like the drama, the scandal that happened a few years ago. So it's channel's clearly not the same, but I used to watch him a lot, to BH, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was. I by the time the drama happened, you know, I don't want to like say what it is because I don't like know all the ins and outs of it. I don't want to spread like misinformation or anything. But it was like revolving around like this charity that he donated to through his live streams where he like raised money for stuff, but it turns out that the charity never got the money. And it seems like it was like a mishap, but there was like a whole thing of like, did he do it on purpose? Like, was he like keeping the money to himself on purpose? And I don't know the ins and outs of it. I don't know what's been proven and disproven, but that was like the gist of what the drama, the scandal was all about. But by that point, I had already stopped watching his videos because I guess I just grew disinterested eventually. But I used to love watching his videos, and it was kind of upsetting when I heard about all the drama because I was like, damn, I used to really like his videos. It was like literally when I was in school, I remember in secondary school being like, it would like, he would upload weekly and it would be something that I would like genuinely anticipate and look forward to every week. Also, it just said that I reconnected to the chat. Did I disconnect from the chat? My stream's still up. I think I'm okay. Well, let me put an emote in the chat to make sure. Oh yeah, I'm still connected to the chat. All right. But yeah, his videos are something I genuinely looked forward to every week. And one video in particular that I don't think is up on the channel anymore because I remember he had to get rid of a bunch of his older videos at one point. But yeah, one of my favorite videos of his was for Spyro the Dragon, the original, like this game, but you know, the PS1 version. Okay, I can't charge into that. And yeah, I really liked that video, and that's kind of what inspired me to want to play the original Spyro trilogy. Because I was already like a fan of Spyro, but some of the like the PS2 games, the later ones. And that video kind of fueled my enthusiasm for the original Spyro game. And I think that might also be a factor as to why I think I prefer Spyro 1. Just because it reminds me of then. Yeah, it's a shame that the completionist channel is no longer what it is. Because I think he still uploads, but there's definitely like a very notable like quality downgrade. Not like in the quality is bad, it's just it's less professional now because it seems to be like a lot of his like team is gone now because of what happened. And it's like, it's kind of sad. But I don't know, you could argue that maybe he deserved what he got but it just depends on the drama and what was proven. I don't really know. But it is a shame whenever you hate to hear about that, like a creator that you really liked and looked up to you turned out to be not who you thought and ended up doing something really terrible. It happens all the time. Not just like with like content on YouTube obviously, but with like anyone that you could potentially look up to, you know. Celebrity, actors, whatever. Rescue Thomas. And it sucks whenever that happens, depending on who it was.
I never thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon. What I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You gotta believe.
Ah, iconic line. He says it less stupidly in this game. In this version, anyway. But yeah, stuff like whenever like controversies happen surrounding various creators, it makes me worried that like a creator or someone that I really look up to and idolize will end up being revealed that they've done something awful, you know. It's something I genuinely worry about. Like, what if a game developer I really like turned out to be a terrible person? I don't know. It sucks. Because then it puts like whether or not it's okay to like still like the content and work that they've done, you know. That has to come into question. This is just straight up carnage in this game. I'm getting lots of treasure. Gems are very satisfying to collect. You know, when you're making a collectathon platformer, the sound design is really important. I mean, I think sound design is very important in any game, really. I think it's an aspect of games that is maybe a little bit overlooked or maybe underappreciated. But sound design is crazy important, and not just like the music, but the sound effects. It does a lot for a game. I think like something I like about Kingdom Hearts is the sound design, among many other things. That rat is going up. Yeah, there he goes. Now he's kind of veering backwards a bit. Is he just going to keep going? Ratatouille 2 is looking different. Is he going to keep going? Can I catch him? He's still going up. The music kind of fits with him running. Is he going to keep going up infinitely? It's too late for me to stop him now. Yeah, he's gone. He's gonna run out of air pretty soon. Yeah, I don't think he's coming down. I think he's gonna keep going up infinitely. He's gonna be going up so high that I'm not even gonna be able to move the camera up to see him, so... Poor guy. Oh well. In space, no one can hear you scream. He's getting raptured very slowly. Really dragging out that experience. Oh crap. Blasting off again, yes. Very, very slowly. Oh, what? Did I not even need the key? I just destroyed the container. Did I not even need the key for that? I just blew it up. Let's see. Let's jump over here. Ow! Oh, there it is. How'd I miss that? Cool. That's it. Back to Nasty's lair. Imagine if Spyro did that thing where he sweeps in front of the camera there, but he just hits the camera. Like, you know, the Spyro the Dragon blooper reel. Okay, well that's Nork Cove. Excellent. So how do I unlock the next level? Do I have to find like the exit in that level? Or for it to count? Maybe that's what it is. I exited through the menu. Maybe I need to exit through the actual like exit portal, or else it doesn't count. Grab the gem. Yeah, you can mess around on these loading screens, by the way. You can flap your wings, you can spin, you can fire. You can grab this gem. Spyro's so cute. I want one. I want a Spyro. I just want a him. Yeah, I gotta get to that exit portal, so I'm gonna speed run over there. Or, you know, my equivalent of a speed run, which is a light jog. Crap. I really like the music for this level. I mean, all the music in this game has been really good, but I like the music in this one. It's pretty upbeat and fun for a like one of the final levels. Did I just die? Whoops. Spyro is him. He is him. I am really excited for the new Spyro game, Realm Beyond. Every time I think of the name of Spyro, A Realm Beyond, it just makes me think of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. It's like a very similar title. I was talking about it with Grim, my twin, a while back, and they're not entirely happy with Spyro's design. But like in the trailer, we just saw like a pre-rendered, you know, scene of it, so it might look different in engine. Also, she didn't like that. She didn't like that the horns on Spyro's head were kind of like made to kind of look like hair. But I think that's kind of charming. I kind of like that. like not his two horns on his head, but like the middle ones, like the mohawk horns. They've kind of got like this flick in the front of them to make it look more like hair. I just think that's I like that. I think that's fun. I guess Grim isn't too happy with the fact that they're leaning a slightly farther away from him being cute. Like they've taken away a little bit of his cuteness in favor of making him look a bit older and a bit more cool, I guess. But I'm okay with that. Like, I think he's adorable in this game, and I love that. But you know, I'm down for him to be a little bit more cool, especially if he's, you know, aging up a bit. Oh my god, I have to start at the beginning. Oh, it's just because I'm trying to rush it and I'm dying. Why is there no checkpoints? I think the dragon statues usually count as checkpoints, but I'm not hitting any of them. Okay, she zapped me. That means checkpoint. I'm dying a lot in this. Oh, I'm dying a lot in this stream. I'm just not. Oh my god, I'm just not playing very carefully. Should be more careful. Also, hi there, Okami. How's it going? Welcome on in. You were here for my Deltarune stream the other day, but you came in right at the end, so sorry about that. I hope you're all good, though. How's it going? I've been seeing some of your art on the Discord. You recently made your own PNG tuber. That's cool. Looks really good. I like how, I don't know if it's intentional, and I hope that this counts as a compliment, but I like how, like, Your art style reminds me a lot of Persona, so I don't know if that's just a coincidence, or if I'm seeing things, or if that's intentional, but it does, and Persona has a great art style, so should be a compliment. Am I going the right way? That's a big compliment, thank you. Yeah, it looks very authentic to Persona. It looks very much like it. That's another game that I'm looking forward to, Persona 4 Revival. I was thinking about games I'm looking forward to, and yeah, that game comes out February, I think, next year? Twilight Harbor. Persona 4 Revival. Looking forward to that. I think I want to try streaming it. I haven't streamed any Persona games because they're so long, and I'm just very cautious about streaming a game that's that long. But I want to try. And Persona 4 is like a Persona game that I haven't actually played. I mean, I played a little bit of Persona 4 Golden. I got like a few hours in. I did like the first 2 dungeons before stopping. And then when they announced a remake, I was like, oh, I'll just wait for the remake then. And I think I want to try streaming it. Because I did stream Persona 3 Reload when it came out, but that was just a first impression stream. But honestly, I had so much fun. I had a lot of fun during those streams, I remember, being like, I just kind of want to keep streaming it, but I thought to myself, you know, the game's so long, it's not going to keep people's interest for that long, and, you know, a part of me kind of wanted to just, like, chill and play it on my own. But a part of me also kind of regretted not streaming it, because I enjoyed the first impression streams that I did. So this time, I think I want to actually try playing Persona 4 Reload on stream. Because I think that could be fun. And I've streamed long games before. So I think I could do it. Wow, they got a squirt gun. They got Splatoon. It's a fun fact. So these guns that these guys are using in the original PS1 version of this game, they were using actual guns. Like they were using like actual like proper Gatling guns with real bullets. But I guess when they made this remake, they localized it. They toned it down. I remember that, yeah. I remember it's a thing that a lot of people got really upset about, and I kind of get it, but like, I don't actually care much. So, do it. I would watch it if you streamed it. Oh, okay, that's good to know. I was already pretty open to it, but if others are also open to it, then I'd love to. I must unconsciously took some inspiration. Yeah, I think streaming a Persona game would be really interesting. Like, I wouldn't mind streaming, like, Persona 5, but the thing is that I played that game already. And I know it quite well, because I played it a good few times now, so it wouldn't really... I don't think it'd be interesting for people to watch. Because it's not, like, my first time playing it. I think the fact that I haven't actually played all of Persona 4 before, and I've only played a little bit of it, and the fact that the game will be mostly, like, new to me, I think that's an opportunity. That's, like, an opportunity to stream it that I wouldn't want to pass up, you know? Unfortunately, there is one twist in Persona 4 that I am unfortunately aware of, but I don't know any of the context. I'm just familiar with, like, memes that have low-key spoiled a twist in the game, but I don't know how big of a twist it actually is, and I don't know any of the context surrounding it. There's like a character that is not what they seem, and they're kind of like a twist villain, just to give you an idea. That's what I know, and so like, there's a character, and I'm going to be like, oh, I think that character's probably going to be evil later, because it kind of got spoiled for me. But I don't know why. I don't know why or anything about that particular character, I just know that they're not what they seem. So unfortunately, I'm not like 100% blind in that regard. And I also just know stuff about the game because I just do, you know, I'm a fan of the series, so I've just seen stuff. Like, I'm familiar, I at least know of most of the main characters. I don't know anything about them, or their backstories or anything like that, so I'm excited to learn about that. But, you know, I know some stuff about Persona 4. I remember that. I like it with the real guns, but either way, it's still fun. Yeah. Maybe it's like acidic purple goo that they're shooting, or pink goo, who knows. Persona stream, let's go. I'd be really glad if people are enthusiastic, because like a part of the thing is that like I wasn't sure about streaming Persona games in the past because I didn't know if people would be interested in such a long playthrough, because Persona games can be pretty long. Also, what is that? That was like a weird thing in the distance. Huh. Maybe I'm seeing things. And also, I don't know. I just didn't know if people would be interested. If people would be interested in it, I don't know. But if people are, then that sounds great. Because I'd love to stream a Persona game. I love Personies. And again, I did 2 first impression streams for Persona 3 Reload when that came out, and I had a lot of fun with those streams. So, and I did want to keep going. So that says a lot. I got the same situation in P5 with the pancake meme. A good point. Yeah, that probably would have been really hard to avoid. Yeah, I didn't get spoiled on that when I played Persona 5 for the first time, but it was also just like kinda like I didn't know about the pancake thing, but I did know that that particular character was like probably no good because it's like kinda obvious. But that's arguably not the twist. That character being evil or whatever is not really the big twist. It's kind of like it's everything surrounding it, that's the twist, but you know, not to say too much. But yeah, I don't know much about Persona 4. I'm really loving the trailers for Persona 4 Revival that we've gotten so far. I'm really liking the music. The music has been a lot of fun to listen to. I think people are mixed on the remixes of the music, but because I don't really have a connection to the original game's soundtrack, I think I'm open to just kind of just really liking it. So I don't really have like the same nostalgic biases towards the original. And maybe the original soundtrack is just objectively better, I don't know. But I don't have a frame of reference, so... And the visuals look great. Again, they're killing it with the UI and the HUD and stuff. Presentation in general is great. One thing I'm concerned about, and it's something that I've had a problem with all the Persona games I've played, is that they're a bit too bonkers easy. That's like a bit of an issue I have with Persona 3, Persona 5 Royal and Persona 3 Reload. Thankfully, it doesn't ruin the games because they're really fun, but they are a bit too easy. And they have difficulty selects, but even on the highest difficulty, it doesn't really take much effort to snap the game's difficulty in half. They make it really easy to abuse the difficulty. And a lot of the trailers for Persona 4 Revival show off a bunch of new mechanics where I'm like, wow, it looks like you could snap the game's difficulty even more with that. I just hope the game is balanced around these new mechanics that they're adding, you know. I hope that they're gonna have a difficulty select. I just hope that the hardest difficulty is actually balanced to be difficult. Because Persona 3 Reload was like not that hard. On the highest difficulty, you could still very easily abuse everything. And maybe that's the point, is that if you min-max everything and you really, prioritize and you focus on your stats and your social links and stuff, then you get really powerful, and that's your your reward for playing well, but... Oh god, we're at the final boss! I didn't realize this was the final boss, I thought this was just one more level. We're fighting Ganasti Gnorc. After that we've got the secret super special super duper level. I would have liked to see your reaction to the ending of P3. I unfortunately already knew about it. That was another reason why I didn't stream Persona 3, is because while I'd never played the game and I didn't know everything about the game and all the context, I remember, like, I had watched a retrospective video on Persona 3 in the past which went over the story. Not in, like, crazy detail, but to the point where I kind of knew about the ending already. Just, again, not all the context. So that was another reason why I didn't stream Persona 3 Reload, was because I wasn't, like, that blind to the game's story. So, yeah. But again, I didn't know everything. It was just, like, how the game ends I was aware of. Can I use the key on the lock or what? Now I'm dead. I got the key, why wasn't it doing the thing? The remixes sound good to me, even if I never played the OG. Yeah, the remixes sound good to me too. It's a very oh, it was probably for that door. Whoops. It's a very similar thing is happening that happened with Persona 3 Reload, is that people are trying to take out the little snippets of the music that we've had in the trailers, and they're editing them to try and make like a clean version of the music, because they haven't like properly like released the music yet, so we can't listen to them in their entirety. So people are trying to like edit out the sound effects and voices from the trailers to just isolate the music essentially, and uploading them. So we're getting like, and then every time a new trailer comes out, people can like add more to the music if the trailer has like cleaner versions of the songs in them. Which is funny because now we're just getting a bunch of YouTube videos of people being like, this song, clean, or like cleanest up until this date, and then as of this date, this is the cleanest version of the song. And then they keep doing it until eventually we get the music officially released. They did the same thing with Persona 3. I remember the internet, there was just a bunch of uploads of like people trying to isolate the music and upload them. And yeah, it's funny. And that's going to keep happening until we get full versions of the music online. So it's just funny how history repeats itself, because the same thing happened with Persona 3. Which is good. The music I really liked, so... Because I was aware of the music from Persona 4, the original. But I wasn't, like, crazy about it, probably because I hadn't played the game in its entirety. But yeah, the remixes sound good to me. But, you know, I don't have that nostalgic bias. Okay, is this all the gems? No, I'm still missing gems. I gotta get him. He's so big! He didn't look that big in the cutscenes. He's big. He's a big guy. I guess he's that big in Hero's Tale as well. He's really fast, what the heck? With P3 Reload, I played the male route for the first time, and the pro tag is so different and the same at the same time. Oh, really? So you only ever played the Persona 3 portable female route? Interesting. Yeah, because they didn't bring the female protagonist back for the remake, unfortunately. So that remains to be a PSP exclusive thing. Which is a shame. I don't think they had it in their budget, because there's a lot that goes into making like a gender swapped version of the protagonist. You got to change a lot. Did I get all the gems? I think I did. Sheep. There he is.
Sorry I took so long.
almost forgot about you guys.
Oh yeah, he's being interviewed.
What about Ganasty Ganork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
He's so cute.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
He is adorable. Yeah, we're not done though. We gotta do we gotta get the stuff. As Spyro said, the sky's the limit. Yeah, I've never played Persona 3 Portable, so I've never actually played the female route. My first time playing Persona 3 was with Reload. And I've only beaten it once. I was actually in the middle of a second playthrough, but I haven't finished it.
So what's in there?
I didn't play the DLC for Reload either. I gotta do that.
But the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
Have I reached 100%? Apparently I have, because Nasty's loot is open. So this is the extra 100% bonus level. What's cool about this level is that you can freely fly as much as you like and find treasures. And it's fun. Entering Nasty's loot. Swoosh. Yeah, so the thing with this level is that you can fly. Also, why is the motion blur back on? Okay, for some reason the motion blur is hard-coded to be on in this level. That's weird. Whatever. We can fly though. So the idea is that there's like 2,000 gems in this level and you just gotta fly around and get them. But yeah, looking forward to Persona 4 Revival. Yeah, definitely, I want to stream it. I was actually thinking of streaming Persona 4 Golden, because I actually own Persona 4 Golden on my PS5. But then when Persona 3 Reload got announced, I was like, well, they might do a Persona 4 remake as well. And then sure enough, they are. So I was like, I'll just stream that then. The female route is different, has different music and relationship overall. Yeah, I like the music for the female route. I've heard the music for it, and I really like it. In some ways, I like the female character's music more than the male. Even has her own battle theme, which is cool. And yeah, they have different relationships because you're a grill, you're a girl. So instead of romancing the female characters, you romance the male characters. So they had to completely overhaul like the relationships and stuff, which is really cool. I hope that, because they've already announced that Persona 6 is a thing. I mean, we already knew that it was a thing, but they actually like gave a proper announcement recently. So I hope they bring back the female protagonist in that game. I think that'd be cool. They should do that. Also, I'm curious about how that'll go, if they'll like make it so that you can date any of the romanceable characters regardless of which gender you choose, you know? So it's like very much like anyone can play it however they want, you know? I think that'd be cool, but who knows if they do that. Oh wait, I have a key. Oh, you don't know, do you? Don't know what? What don't I know? I don't know many things, but, you know, specifically. That guy has a key. Come here. Oh, the female protagonist is bi? Really? I didn't know that. Can you, like, date the female characters in the female route? Because that's cool. If that's actually a thing you can do. Let's see. Huh. I do want to play... honestly, Persona 3 Portable has been on my wish list for a while because I wanted to give the female route a go. I think the idea of just giving the player the option to play, you know, just having the option of a female protagonist is a good idea. And yeah, it is a lot of work than most games because you have to change a lot of the dialogue has to be changed to account for the fact that you're female. You know, I think it's worth the effort. I'll let you discover that by yourself. Interesting. Huh. Look at all this yellow. Yellow is the second funniest color, I think. If I had to choose, I think yellow is the second funniest color there is. It's not the number one funniest. But yellow is a close second for the... Well, not a close second. I think the number one is pretty high up there, but... Yellow is the second funniest of the colors. What's number one? Oh, green. Green. Green is number one for the funniest of colors. It is the most humorous. Yeah, and I can't explain why. It just is. You just feel it. You just know it. It is. Like, green is just funny, isn't it? I mean, you know, really. You know what I'm talking about. I got the key. Yeah, yellow is pretty close. Is second funniest color, yeah. And then if I had to pick a third funniest color, maybe purple. Purple might be the third funniest. Yeah. But green, yeah, green. That's a good one, yeah. What am I talking about? Right, I need to do this. But yeah, there's writing on those fireworks. What do they say? I never noticed. Is red funny? No, red isn't funny. It's not that funny. No, red is kind of serious. Oh, it says snake. It's a snake firework. Yeah, no, red isn't that funny. It's like, you know, red will make you chuckle occasionally in certain scenarios, but it's not that funny of a color, really. Pink is kind of funny. Pink might be like a fourth funniest color. It's not as funny as green, though. Nothing is. I'm lost. I have a key. Here we are. Well, there's only one gem in here. I think I should be able to fly up higher now, though. Let's see, where can I go from here? Oh, I can go up here. And here we are! We found Nasty's Nerd Cave. He's got a bunch of these, like, meme posters or whatever. Knowledge, patience, imagination, rhymes with devastation. Practice is not about being the best, it's about destroying everyone else. Yeah. And he's got a bunch of love notes? Weird. Alright. Is that all the gems? No, I'm missing some. Direct me to the gems. Oh. Oh, here we are. I thought that like needed a key or something. Cool, we did it. We 120%ed the game. Now we get the true ending. Where Spyro is cool now.
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Gnasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Nasty Gnorc and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Don't go there. They're yellow and obnoxious.
You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Nasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent.
Oops.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
And there we go, we've done it! That is Spyro the Dragon through the Reignited Trilogy. Fully completed. Hooray. Yeah, we did it. W game, yeah. And now we're back in the Artisan's homeworld. Yeah, there it is. I don't know if I'll play Spyro 2 or 3 anytime soon, because I kind of want to hold off a little bit before just in case they like do like a current gen upgrade or port that improves like the resolution or like frame rate and stuff. So I want to hold off a little bit. I do want to play through all of the Spyro games before the new one though, so I won't hold off for too long. And I think I might want to stream the new one when it comes out. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I get there. But, yeah, I'll put Spyro on hold for now. But yeah, this was fun. I'm glad I played this. Congrats, thank you. That's another completed game for the list. I still need to put Deltarune Chapter 5 on that list as well. But yeah, I guess I'll be wrapping up here for today. So thank you very much for joining me. Let's see. I don't know when I'll be streaming next. Ideally... Also, I got, like, I got disconnected from the chat. I can still see the chat on my other screen, though. And back! Hi, Elshad, I was just about to wrap up. But yeah, I'll be streaming... Ideally, I'll be streaming next on, Friday. But, again, I don't know... because of the construction going on for my room, I don't know when exactly I'll be kicked out of my room. So that it could be next week, in which case I might not be able to stream next week, but I will if I can. I'll tell you that, and I'll keep you updated on the Discord server, on all that stuff. So keep an eye out. But I'd like to stream, next week on my usual days, Friday, Sunday, especially now that the heat wave is over. That kind of allows me to stream. I don't know what I'd stream though, because I don't want to start up like a big new playthrough if I'm going to be leaving, if I have to leave my room in the middle of it. I was playing A Link to the Past, so I could continue that, or I could play like a one-off or something. Just something casual. It was good to see you, Pixel. I'm glad to see you've been doing well. Yeah, likewise. I'm glad you're doing okay too. It was nice to see you too. You're welcome back anytime, of course. So yeah, that's the goal. I'll stream. I might stream on Wednesday. Who knows? But yeah, now that the heat wave's over, that I don't have to worry so much about like dying of the heat. How about a little race? What do you mean? How little are we talking here? What kind of race? Oh, bless you, Spyro. I like when he sneezes, he burns. Like a kart game? Oh, like a racing game? I could play like a Mario Kart or Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Those are the only two racing games that I'm really into. And that way, I don't know if anyone in the chat wanted to play along, they could, if you have online. But yeah, I could do like just a simple like one-off game or something, you know, just something I can stream casually. Um, I'll have to give it some thought. If anyone has any suggestions, you know, um, I have been wanting to maybe play another Mario game as well. Anyway, I'll call it there for today. So thanks again for joining me. If you're watching me on the VOD, you are very much appreciated as well. And this is where I shall end. So, with all that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and hope to see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye bye.